Yeah, we're back.
We're back.
You asked for it.
I thought you were going to do a little stinger.
Oh, if you'd like, I could do that.
Did you want to tell me something, Gary?
Yeah.
What do you want to tell me? About Flava?
No.
About that? But we'll do that the next... I got Flava here now.
You know, you just said tell me right as soon as we're done. I got it.
All right. 𝗛𝗻𝗄𝗿, everyone. What's the matter? What do you want?
It's funny you said, I really want that. Tell me that. And then I just figured I'd tell you now. I'm in no rush.
If you want to tell me now, go ahead.
No, I'm in no rush.
All right. Flava's here. I feel responsible for Flava's career.
Yeah, best trained, best educated, best equipped, best prepared.
What's this?
Fight the power.
Yeah, the beginning of
Fight the Power. I don't know. Okay.
Safe to say.
Well, anyway, Flava's here. And I got to tell you, I feel responsible for his career. I'll tell you why.
Wow.
We used to have Flava on the show all the time.
I remember.
And this is back in the day, after Public Enemy was successful, that Flava was kind of down on his luck. No one was paying attention to him. In fact, he was scalping tickets in the Bronx to make a living, Flava was. Had him on the show a couple of times. Of course, Mark Cronin heard him, invited him on Surreal World.
Wait a minute. You mean after Public Enemy, he was scalping tickets?
Oh, yeah. I mean, they had kind of run their course.
Yeah, they're...
And I'll tell you. And then we had him on, and then Mark heard him on our show, and then invited him on Surreal World.
Right.
And Surreal World led to Flavor of Love, and now the whole world's in love with Flava Flav, but he was down on his luck. And I feel that, Cronin listens to the show every day, and when he hears something good, he grabs it. Look, there he is. That's the famous Flava Flav. Yeah, man. How you doing? Come on.
He's going right past the mic. Hold on.
How you doing?
You look good, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Tickets. Anybody want tickets?
You're shot out of a cannon, Flav. I was taking... Man, you got your clock on, all your jewelry?
Yeah, everything's making noise now. Calm down.
Hey. Hey, what's going on, girl? How you doing back there?
I'm good.
Huh?
Flav, I was taking...
Ooh, you running for president, too? You behind the bulletproof booth. Wow. So, Howard, what's up, man?
How are you, my brother?
I'm back on the Howard Stern show. What's going on,
I'm so happy to see you. I said, your success, I'm very happy for you because, I was a very big fan of Public Enemy.
Thank you,
and
man.
I would have you on this show back in the day. And a lot of people don't know this about you, but after the big success of Public Enemy, times got tough for you. And you were living in the Bronx, and you were scalping tickets to make a living.
Hey, man, not only that, but you was my first customer, Howard. Come on, right. I sold you a seat in the nosebleed section.
You were having a tough time, and you came on our show, and a guy named Mark Cronin, who used to work for me, he heard you on our show, and he invited you on Surreal World.
Wow.
And after Surreal World, you got Flavor of Love. Which, by the way...
No. After Surreal Life 3, then I had Strange Love. Remember me and Bridget Nielsen came up to your show?
Right.
And everything, right? And y'all was, y'all was killing her, man. I was like, y'all give the lady a break, man.
What's she do? Were you really banging her?
Huh?
Were you really banging Bridget Nielsen?
Hey, come on, Howard. You know what time it is. I got the clock on, baby.
Don't you expect everyone to be like a racist and stuff? And she came out and she could fall in love with a black man. And she, that gave me hope for the world in a way.
I mean, hey.
Now we got a black president.
Hey, that's right. That's right. Hey, yo, and not only that, but let me show you this.
Did you ever think...
Yo, that's hot? You like that?
I like that.
Did you ever think there'd be a black president in your lifetime?
Honestly, I ain't think that it can ever happen, you know what I'm saying? Because of the way that the world is today, But I figured that one day times would change.
Did you think a Jew would be a president before a black guy?
Hey, man, well, it was a few Jewish guys that was president anyway, right?
No, never.
Oh, word?
No.
Oh, well, that's getting ready to happen, too. The Jews getting ready to pop in the White House after Obama.
You think it's starting a trend, huh?
Yay.
Do you consider Obama to be black? Now, let me ask you this. This is a big controversy. He had a white mother. He was raised by white people. You're a real black man. I mean, you're black. You have you're full African descent.
I'm trying to tell you now, Howard, word up, man. I stay in the sun to keep my color.
Right. You're never embarrassed to be black. You are always the proudest to be black.
Yes,
you're always a man of pride. What, do you really consider this to be a black president, or are we yet to see a black president?
I sure do consider him to be a black president because he has black blood running through his veins.
But will we ever get a real black president? I mean, like someone like yourself, who's a real black president. Yeah. You know, and you know who it's going to be? Flav. Oh. I'm going to run for president, man. Please vote for me, Howard, man, and I'll keep you on Sirius Radio for about 80 more years. Describe to me about TV, for example, when you were with Bridget Nielsen. Get back to that. When you were on that show with Bridget Nielsen, who used to be married to Sylvester Stallone.
Right.
She was considered a great beauty in her day. And when you got her, okay, she let it go a little bit. You know, she wasn't the Bridget Nielsen when she was younger.
Right.
Was it tough banging her? You've had a lot of beautiful women.
Well, see, let me say it like this, Howard. You know what I'm saying? You know, Bridget Nielsen, man, she's a great person, man. We had a great relationship.
Was it a love? Was it real?
A great friendship relationship, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was real. It was
in
real.
Other words, it was
and the reason why it was real, Howard, is because you know me, man. I don't discriminate, man. I don't see color.
No, I like that about you. You always
you know what I'm saying?
Who ended it? You ended the relationship, I guess.
Well, honestly, we both did. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, you know, she had a family over in Italy. You know what I'm saying? And then I got my family here in New York, you know. And
how was the pussy, though? Was it good?
Hey, well, see, let me say it like this, you know.
Be honest, Flav.
Huh? Hey, I'm going to always be honest.
Was it too big?
Always be nice.
Was it too big?
Was it too big?
I mean, hey, check this out. Honestly, you know, that area right there, man, I got to stay away from. And the reason why is because, you know, that ain't.
That's not cool?
You're a gentleman.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And I love Bridget,
Did you go down on her?
I love Bridget, man.
Did you go down on Bridget?
I was already down on her. She's 6'2", man, and I'm 5'8". What you talking about?
So you made, like, a lot of people thought it was just for the cameras and all this, you know.
I mean, well, it was for the cameras, too. You know, we had to do our thing and make our money and survive, feed our families and everything. But, yeah, it was real, love.
So when you were doing this show with Bridget Nielsen stuff, VH1 is infamously cheap. They don't pay a lot of money for their shows. You have like whatever show you're in, whatever reality show you're in, it's #1 on the network schedule.
Thanks,
and that's
man.
the truth. Did they really give you the money, though? Did you see the money?
I didn't see it like I wanted to see it, but I got to see something.
All right. And as I described, you were down on your luck at that point. You were having to, you know, you have to make ends meet and all that.
Around at what time was I down on my luck?
When you went to the reality show, Surreal Life, right? I mean, you weren't rolling in dough.
Well, it's not like I was, I wasn't really rolling in dough, but I wasn't really down on the luck. Yeah, because I was still moving around with Public Enemy. We still moved around across seas and everything, you know what I'm saying?
But this has made you, like, internationally famous, right?
Hey, man, I'm the brand new Howard Stern of the business, baby.
It's the truth, and you're a great personality. You know how to mix it up in front of the camera. You always were dynamic. You always were a little bit crazy, and people like that. And you're able to be interesting. People like to watch you. And this guy, he's always had the type of life that was interesting. Tell Robin and my audience how old you were the first time you banged a girl. Were you not 6 years old?
I'm trying to tell you now. I sure was 6 years old. Wow, man. How did you know that?
I know about you.
Because I told you all a long time ago.
We have the girl here.
Yeah, she's going to walk in right now.
Huh?
No, I'm joking.
Hey, that would be amazing.
That's the first time I've seen him look afraid.
Robin, you crazy lady.
How old was the girl you were with?
6 years old, too.
6 years old.
But it wasn't. Hey, we was experimenting, man. You know what I'm saying? Back in the days, you know, it was just an experiment. But
how did you know what to do?
Hey, man, look.
Porno.
No, it wasn't no porno, man. I mean, you know, honestly, natural instincts.
Where were you that this? I mean, to be 6 years old, did you ejaculate?
And where was I?
Did you ejaculate?
Nah, man, I wasn't old enough to do that, but my little joint did get hard, though, and it did penetrate.
It did.
Really?
Yeah, because, you know, come on, man, what all little kids pop a boner.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, Robin?
I have one right
popped
now.
a boner.
That's right.
Yeah. I was on the bone, brother, and it happened, man.
Flav, I worry about your lifestyle. I mean, you have, I believe, 8 children now, right?
No, I have 7.
You have 7 kids.
7 kids.
You've announced to the world that you want to have 3 more. You want to have 10
I sure
children.
do. Yeah, it's just a personal want, though, Howard.
Wait a minute,
Flav,
wait a minute.
why
Are
not?
you going to try living with the last 3?
Hey, well, I live with my last one.
Yeah?
and I'm trying to add 2 more.
What are you saying? You're saying Flav doesn't live with his kids?
No, he doesn't live with all these kids.
Nah, see, my 3 oldest, right? My 3 oldest, Denise, Man, and KK, they live out on Long Island, right?
All right, that's where you, aren't you out on Long Island?
Come on, me and you
You're
from Roosevelt,
are you still
man.
in Roosevelt?
No,
or
my mom is still in Roosevelt, and I still got my room there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Then my middle 3, because I met a young lady in the Bronx, right? But then they moved up to Albany. But Designer, Quan, and Kayla, Designer is 15.
Designer?
Yeah, Designer.
Oh, everything an African name with you? Has it got to be African name?
Designer, an African name?
Designer. Hey, I'm an African. So what y'all expect? You're African. What you expect?
No. I'm just like, Designer? I've never heard of Designer. How's that an African name?
Designer?
You made that up.
Yeah, I love you too, Robin.
When I was a kid, I knew a girl named Designer. She used to ride around on a zebra. That's how African she is. I'm not kidding you. You mean Designer?
But let me finish. Howard.
Go ahead. It's a lot to cover.
You asked me, right? So let me tell you. So Designer, she's 15. Quan is 13, and my daughter Kayla is 11.
Go ahead.
And then my last one, his name is Karma, K-A-R-M-A. And Karma is real.
And he lives with you?
Yes, he lives with me in Las Vegas, and I got him here in New York, you know what I'm saying? They're at the hotel right now.
Are you a good dad? You advise these children? You're able to...
I've always been a good father, and I'm going to always be a very good father, and I hope that there's a lot of other men in the world like me.
But why 3 more? Flav, it's enough.
Because it's a personal want, Howard. It's just a personal want.
Do any of the kids wear clocks like you do, or are you the only one?
Just the last one. Because he takes my clock and he puts it on and he runs around the house and dad, yo, for
Flav,
real.
why the clock, honestly? You've never really explained it.
Because time is the most important element that we have in our life, and we can't afford to waste none of it, Howard.
When did you realize this? When did you realize this?
The time when I first came on your show and we were killing each other.
But why not wear a calendar? Why not wear a calendar? I've often thought about it. Why not wear a calendar?
Because I'm representing time, not the days of the month. That's for women.
Before Public Enemy, did you always walk around with a clock?
A woman should wear a calendar.
That's right. That's right, Robin. I'm going to get you a calendar. You know what I'm saying? We going to mark that day down, okay?
Flav, when did you start wearing the clock?
I started wearing the clock. Well, first, Howard, you got to remember back in the days, the fad was stopwatches, because we used to all wear stopwatches. But then, as a joke, son of Berserk, my boy T.A., you know, he took the stopwatch off, put this clock around my neck.
That's a kitchen clock.
Hey, it's a shower clock.
It's a shower clock.
Yeah,
why the wrong
but no
time?
battery.
Yeah, why the wrong time?
No battery in it. And the reason why is because, you know, I turned this into a statue. You know, statues don't move. And it's on 6 o'clock.
Yeah, why
And the
6?
reason why it's on 6 o'clock, because 6 o'clock points straight up and down. And right now, I'm straight up and down with you, Howard. Thank you for having me in private parts.
Do you always... Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, boy. That's right. Your movie was my 5th movie ever in my life, G. Thank you, G.
Did you...
Yo, where's Fart Man at? Yo, is he still around?
You don't want to see him.
Huh?
You know he's disgusting, Fart Man.
I know, man. I know. That was my point, man.
Flav was in my movie, and as I walked by, he smacks me in my fat cellulite.
That's right, with the broom bristles, man.
Have you ever seen an ass like that on a man?
Hey, man, and I don't want to ever see it either.
It was horrible, right?
Word up, man. I had to. I wanted to cover my eyes, man, but I had to see what I was doing.
You know what it is? That's That's an ass of the life of a veal. I mean, I sat basically on my ass my whole life. You're very active.
Word up, man.
I was not active. I sat in my room and hid. So let's get back to this now. So,
all right, let's get
back to the life of Flava Flav, because I have many, many things to cover with you.
Come on, let's do it, baby.
All right,
boy.
and let me just say something.
And then at the end, I got a lot to cover, man, on a history of my man 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗱.
Well, let's just say you've got to see Flava Flav in Deon Taylor's Night Tales, available on DVD tomorrow.
Oh, yeah?
Now
yeah,
that's
man.
why Flav is here. He didn't come in for his health. You understand that. So I'll get into the project last. We'll get into
I didn't come in here for my health. I came in here for my wealth. Hey, that was good. That was good.
Did you can write a song. Did you leave this dating show where all the women were trying to get a date with you? Did you leave because you actually had a real girlfriend, and the fact is she put pressure on you? She said, look, Flav, it's great that you got a hit television show, but if you love me, you're going to leave this TV show. Is that what happened?
Honestly, to tell you the truth, no, that's not what happened. What really happened is, I realized, man, what I had at home.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Which was the real love. You know what I'm saying? And, I'm like, yo, man, later for all of this experimenting, and checking this girl out, check all these different women, you know what I'm saying, and trying to get to know them when I already got one that I know.
So this was your way of professing love for the woman that you live with and you want to have more kids with. You said, I'm willing to give up this TV show, because it was a huge hit.
Yeah, definitely. Plus, besides, too, Howard, you know what I'm saying, I was getting a little burnt out with it, too. And the reason why I say that is because it was starting to be repetitious.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And people thought that I really couldn't find love.
Right. And
you know what I'm saying? And I didn't really want that image about me not being able to find love, but I find love every day. As soon as I walk out my door, I get love, man, from people, man.
And what's it like for a guy like you to have a camera on him all the time? Does that feed your ego, your narcissism? Does it feed it?
Honestly, you
like it?
Sometimes it creeps me out, but then again, I love it, man. I just love it. I love the camera, man.
But did there ever come a time you say to the network, look, we just shot something I'm not proud of or I'm not comfortable putting on TV? Were there moments like that where you said, no way?
Yes, there were moments like that.
What was an example of your worst moment in front of the camera that you said, I want this
Hey, if I tell you that, it would have been on TV, Howard.
Do you actually bang some of the girls from the television show?
There we go again.
Why? Why not go there? Let's find out.
How you going to question my manhood, Howard?
Do you bang some of these girls from the TV show?
Hey, man, nah, man. My show ain't about... man, it's about me dating.
Come on.
It's about me dating, Howard. I ain't banging nobody, man.
I don't believe it. Now listen to me.
I love you too, Howard.
You recently had a...
Flava Flav, Howard Stern. Okay.
Flav, you recently had a roast. You've become so big now that they roasted you on Comedy Central.
Yeah, you know what? And I want part 2 because I want to get them back. And I'm going to tell you something, Howard. The only jokes that I said were the jokes that they wrote for me.
Right.
But I didn't know exactly what a roast was.
You didn't grow up in that environment where you learned about a roast.
I watched roasts before and everything, but I didn't really know exactly what to do with it myself. But then, once I watched the show, then I'm like, hey, wait a minute, this ain't nothing but playing of dozens. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I should have did my own Flava Flav
You're
thing.
referring to
so that's why I want part 2. I want part 2, and I want to call this The Revenge of Flav.
You're talking about the fact that when you were a young man growing up, the way that you would roast somebody in your neighborhood was you'd make fun of their mother.
Yeah, come on.
And so this is basically the same thing. And you didn't understand the concept, and you think that you could have gotten them a lot worse.
I could have gotten them a lot better than I did.
Now, the N-word was used 11 times on the Comedy Central roast. Were you upset about that people were using the N-word? And I know Comedy Central was upset about it, weren't they?
Well, honestly, to tell you the truth, Howard, I didn't even think about it. First of all, because, it's natural in my vocabulary.
You use the N-word.
Hey, Howard, you my nigga, man.
Really?
Yeah, you my nigga, G.
N-I-G-G-A. But
N-I-G-G-E-R. Nigga. Everybody's saying it. Everybody playing it. Loaded on the scale, cause everybody weighing it. Toby said, yo, I be good nigga. Nigga, get a shovel, nigga, be good digger. I don't care how small or bigger, but I don't want to be called yo nigga. That was on the Public Enemy album.
A fantastic album.
Thank you, y'all. Thanks, man. Thanks for that.
Fantastic.
Thanks for that.
I've told you that 911 is a joke in my town.
I'm trying to tell you now, and if you don't believe it, go out there, get hit by a car, and see how long it take them to come.
Duran Duran, did you know Duran Duran covered 911's a joke?
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, but I haven't heard the record. But
you never heard.
It's a little fruity.
It's not great.
Oh, okay.
When you do it,
He might like it.
No, he wouldn't like it. I'll tell you why.
Why?
Because when he sang 911's a joke in my town, he meant it. He was angry. He was angry in it. It was done with real emotion. As we pointed out this morning,
do another version?
Duran Duran sounds like they're at a party saying 911's a bunch of white guys saying that.
Play him a little of it.
Here is a little of it. You tell the truth about what you feel about this song. Go ahead, Fred. Hit it. See if you can find it. Go ahead. Come on. Listen to it for the first time in your life. I can't believe you weren't curious to hear it.
Hey, yo, one thing I love about you, Howard, you are very stern. Howard Stern!
Flava Flav. When did you start that Flava Flav thing?
Honestly, man, Chuck D started it because he's the one that named me Flava Flav.
He did.
Yeah,
like Carmen Electra was named Carmen Electra by Prince, and Chuck D named you Flava Flav.
Yeah, because back in the days, you know, like everything was like, yo, Howie How, yo, Chucky Chuck.
Is Chuck D jealous of your success on reality television?
Chuck is very proud of me, man. You know what I'm saying? And there was times when he was trying to get up on my show.
Are you now a millionaire again as a result of these shows?
I'm almost there, Howard.
You're almost there.
I could really be a millionaire if you stick me in one of them rooms back there on your radio station. Give me about $2 million, Howard. Stick me in a room. I'll be there for about a year,
man. Well, let me understand something. What about a radio show for Flava Flav? Have you ever considered that? You're a fascinating human being.
I mean, well, that's how I started off doing radio.
That's
you know,
right.
And I started off at BAU. The next thing you know, I ended up at Hot 97. The next thing you know, I ended up at 105.1 with Ed and Lisa and Dre.
Lisa G.
Yeah, Lisa G.
She works here now.
Yeah,
You never made love to Lisa G?
Nah, I never made love to Lisa G, man. But we've always been great friends, though, you know. But hey, Lisa always been single, man. Lisa,
Does she like men or does she like women? What is her story?
Now, that you got to ask Lisa, okay?
Right. What do you think?
Huh?
You should get it with her.
Honestly, I think Lisa's scared.
Of you?
Scared of what?
Huh?
What is she scared of?
I think she's scared of love from a man. And the reason why is because she's been single for a very, very long time. And I've been like, come on, Lisa, you need to hook up, G. No, but I just want to be single. Okay? Yeah. So I got to...
That's an interesting take on that.
She gives us the same fucking shit.
Yeah, yeah. She's very hot for Artie, but he's thinking of filing a lawsuit.
Hey, so that means that ain't nobody else getting nothing from Lisa G.
Gary, what did you want to say?
Lisa was just telling me a great story about Flava Flav. She said that when they worked together at the radio station, if Flav wasn't in on time, her job was to start calling Rikers and some of the local prisons to see if that's where he was.
Hey, yo, and not only that, but can I tell you something, G? I'm the only one in radio history that ever did his radio show from a jail cell.
You know, speaking about jail,
I was on Rikers Island, and I had the Home Jams show. And that's when I was playing people's tapes and stuff over the radio and everything, long as it was clean. And then I had got in trouble because you know me, man, driving around with no license and all of this stuff. And that's what I kept going to jail for. And check this out, Howard.
48 suspensions of your license. 48.
Yeah, but wait, Howard. Let me finish telling you. Please let me finish telling you, Howard, man.
Sorry, Flav.
So anyway, I was locked up on Rikers Island, you know what I'm saying? And I had to do my radio show, so I had the guards call the radio station and everything, and then they brought me the phone to my cell and everything, and I was doing my radio show from a jail cell, G. I'm the only one in Hot 97 history ever did it, man. A radio history, period.
But, Flav, this is why I worry about you. First of all, you think about the court system. They've actually been kind to you. If you had your license suspended 48 times... You would think after 3 times they would say, listen, you can never drive a car again.
I never got 48 suspensions. I never had it suspended 48 times. I just got caught over 48 times driving without the license, Howard.
Oh, I see. Do you have a license now?
A license to drive people crazy.
Yeah. So you don't have a driver's license? You do not have a driver's license? No,
I don't have a driver's license yet, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it, Howard.
What
do you mean?
How far are we from getting a driver's license?
We're about maybe 4 more minutes.
No, you passed the written test, right?
I passed the written test. I passed all of that, man. It's just that I just got to get the license.
So did you ever have a license?
I sure did. Matter of fact, my license was a Class 2 because before I started doing all of this, I was a school bus driver.
So why didn't you just... All you have to do is carry your license with you when you're driving. I mean, it's so simple.
I know, Howard, but,
if it's suspended, Howard, you can't carry a license.
And if it's revoked, you can't carry it around.
I see. Your license would get revoked, and then you would go driving anyway.
And I had to get around, Howard.
And then you'd go to jail. Are you afraid of jail? I mean, does jail scare Flava Flav at all?
I'm not scared of jail, but I'm smart enough not to go back there. Because, I already was there. I know what it's about, I mean, I do want to go back to the jail and give back to a lot of the inmates, you know what I'm saying? I just want to go back and let everybody know how good that it is on this side of the wall. You know what I'm saying? And when they get out, they should be able to stay here.
What was your longest stint in jail?
My longest extent was 2.5.
2.5 years?
Yeah.
Wow, that's heavy time.
Yeah.
2.5 years?
Yeah, 2.5.
For the license?
No, this was back in the days.
Oh, the gun possession?
Man, way before the gun possession. I'm talking about I was, doing some burglaries and stick-ups and all of that. Way back in my day. Because, hey, man, I was a gangster.
Wow.
I was in a gang, man, and following behind my peers and everything. I used to get in a lot of stuff, man. Next thing you know, yes, I had to do time upstate in Onondaga County Jail.
What was the actual charge?
Huh?
Robbery?
Oh, it was a whole bunch of things that ran into concurrent.
When you did armed robbery, were you at least nice to the people? I mean, you didn't,
You said,
I was nice to the people. Hey, give me your money or I'm going to shoot you.
Make me shoot
no kidding.
With a smile on my face.
Did you feel guilt or remorse over doing stuff like that?
Not then.
No.
Now I do, though.
Right.
Now I do because I know it was wrong. You know what I did. But back in the days, I was the man.
What do you think it was, like, in your background that said to you that was okay to do? Like, did you just... Is that...
What said... You know what said to me it was okay to do? My friends.
Everyone was doing it.
Yeah,
what about your parents?
That,
were your parents...
And not only that, but the gang that I was in, some of the stuff I had to do. If I didn't do
Initiation kind of stuff.
Hey,
and if you didn't do it, they'll clip you.
There you go.
Did you ever hurt anybody?
Nah, I never hurt nobody.
Sure he did, but listen, you can't bring that up on the air. Are you kidding?
I love you, Howard. You the man. You're the man. See, that goes to show you from Roosevelt, Long Island. You know what time it is.
That place is a nightmare. That place was a nightmare. 60 Minutes brought me back to my hometown where Flava is from. You were in 9th grade with Eddie Murphy? Did you?
Yeah, man. We had Miss Muckle.
You guys are younger than I am.
Yeah, man. But then I had to go back to Freeport High again because Roosevelt High School wasn't trying to stomach me.
Yeah, they threw you out of Roosevelt. You know how bad you must have been to be thrown out of Roosevelt?
Yeah, I was kind of bad there, Howard.
Roosevelt is one of the toughest schools in the world. If he was so bad that they threw him out of Roosevelt.
You have no idea what a problem he is. Did you get any supervision from your parents? Could they have any control over you?
Sure, man. Man, listen, my mom and my dad... man, they supervised me the best. They taught me the best and everything.
What happened?
But when I got with my friends, that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? When I was by myself.
Was it hard to get out of the game?
You know how it is, man. When you're around your parents, you don't curse. But then when you get around your friends, you let it fly, so that...
But after you would go to jail and be in the game, once your parents say to you, listen, Flav, this is it. We're done with you. You didn't they give you tough love? They did not.
No, as soon as I got home. No, after I got out of jail and I got home, I got a beating.
You did?
Yeah.
They beat you.
And I did not try to hit back either, man.
You took your beating.
Yeah, I took my beating like a man. And not only that, but Howard, back in the days, those were beatings, man. I got beaten butt naked. With all my clothes off, extension cord, or the cord from the iron. Oh, yeah, man, those was beatings.
How old were you when the beating started?
I would go to school with all kinds of webs all over my body, man. Look like worms, man.
So it didn't work.
Huh?
How old were you? How old were you when you would get beaten like that? You were a young child?
From a young child all the way up until I was about...
And your father would get you nude in a room and whip you?
And whip my butt, man, yeah, man. And my moms, too. My moms would be like, my dad, take it off. Take it all off. Take the drawers off, too.
Isn't that humiliating?
Get over here. Bang, bang, bang. Be like, yeah, okay, yeah, Then I start laughing and shit. Then when I start laughing, then they beat me more.
And you know, let me ask you something. You ever been to a psychiatrist?
One time before.
Yeah.
And
did you ever sit down and think about how sad that is? And when I sat down with the psychiatrist, I ain't gonna lie, Howard, I ended up shrinking him. Hold it, Flav.
I'm serious, man.
Do you ever think about your life seriously, without the smile, without the laugh, and without laughing at it, the severe beatings and abuse you took, do you ever sit and think about it and just say, Jesus Christ, this was wrong, I was mistreated, and do you ever feel bad about it?
No,
You're not going to let that
You know what I feel? Honestly, I feel like, hey, man, you know, I think I better stop doing what I'm doing because my mom is really getting tired of this, and I'm tired of feeling this. You know what I'm saying? But
when you got out of prison,
but I never was mistreated by my parents. Ever. I never was abused.
You don't think that's mistreatment?
I never was abused by my... No,
that's abuse, Flav.
You said you had welts all over your body.
Flav, would you beat your children?
That wasn't abuse to me.
Would you beat your children?
Huh?
Will you beat your children?
No, because I'll go to jail. No. If I could, I would.
You would.
But I can't.
Would you beat your children with a wire? Forget jail. I'm taking all the rules away for society. Would you strip your child naked and then take a cord, an electric cord, and hit him on his f***ing ass as hard as you could? Would you do that?
I wouldn't.
Why
do that
not?
Today.
Why?
The reason why I wouldn't do that today is because there's better ways to discipline your child.
What? Those ways didn't exist then?
No, they didn't exist, man.
You
people wasn't.
Didn't exist.
Hey, but Robin, check this out, Robin.
Flav, you're kidding yourself.
People wasn't even thinking like that back in the day.
The only thing
Hey, Robin, listen, I swear to God.
Back in the day wasn't so long ago.
The only thing that they thought about, Robin, was just getting that belt or that switch and just wearing your butt out.
I understand that. But you have to understand that it hurt.
Yes, it hurt.
It was humiliating.
Don't you think that's why you took...
But you know what? But it was a learning lesson, and I learned from it.
But don't you think the reason you felt no remorse for robbing people and all that anger that comes into robbing people...
Maybe that was from the beatings I was getting.
Well, what do you think? See, you're laughing because you're uncomfortable with it. You're uncomfortable with this.
I'm not uncomfortable with nothing, man.
Yes,
I'm real comfortable.
This is something you can't face. You're a brave man, but you're not brave enough to face this. You were angry, and you said, fuck everyone else, because I got to take these beatings.
Life sucks.
I'm going to go fucking take it out on someone else, instead of taking it out on your parents, or you should have.
Hey, you know what, Howard? That's good. You're really trying, but it ain't working.
No, it is. The laugh, you can hide behind that laugh.
Hey, yo, check this out.
Hide behind the laugh all you want.
I'm not hiding behind the laugh. I'm not hiding behind the laugh.
You're
hiding behind the microphone.
No, I'm not.
You're hiding, Howard. Come out wherever you are.
I'm hiding a little bit.
Nah, Howard, everything's good, man. I'm not, I mean, you know, I was never abused, man. I never was mistreated by my
parents. Look at me. Let's stop the show.
Howard Stern is trying to say you abused me, Ma. Yes. Come up here. Come up here.
Bring her up.
Come up here.
Bring her up.
Yup. And when
I'll talk to her.
And when my mom's come up here, she's going to strip you naked, Howard.
Let her try.
She's going to beat you with the extension cord.
I'll break her arm.
And the iron cord.
I'll break her arm.
And then the whole world is going to break your arm.
No. And you listen to me. Listen to me, my friend.
Go ahead, man.
And we came from the same neighborhood.
Let's do it.
We both grew up black, and we know what it's like. So listen to me.
No. We both grew up in a black neighborhood, but you never grew up black. You grew up white.
I wish I had been black. Being white Being white in a black neighborhood is the toughest thing ever.
Well, then you would have had a real tough time at camp during the summer.
I know. Well, they would have thrown me out. Listen to me, Flav. Now you living in the Bronx?
Nah, I live in Las Vegas and L.A. I lived in the Bronx for 14 years, though.
So you're doing well. I'm really happy about it.
I'm doing well, Howard, man.
Here, I was going to play...
Giving up the East Coast.
Kinda, yeah. The reason why is because I'm having more fun out on the West.
What's the worst thing ever happened to you in jail?
Me getting jumped by the guards, by the COs.
Really?
Yeah.
Were you being a pain in the ass, or you were just...
Nah, I was just chilling, man, you know what I'm saying? And they wanted to make a name for themselves. So, hey, let's beat up Flava Flav. So now they can run around jail saying they beat my ass.
How bad was the beating?
They kind of stomped me in the head, kicked me in the chest and in the face and all that, you know what I'm saying? This was in the 6th building.
And you have to take it, don't you?
In the 6th building on Rikers Island. And do you know what? I tried to take it to court and still didn't win.
But it was okay for your mom to do that to you?
Huh?
It's okay for your mom to do that?
Yeah, I'm right. Only my moms can do that to me. Anybody else, believe me, I catch them, they...
So you were a grown man when you came home from prison and your parents whipped you naked. I mean, they saw your cock and balls and everything.
Well, I wasn't a grown man. The last time I got beat like that, I was like 15 or 16 like that.
Well, I mean, listen, it's a tough life.
Yeah, but not as a grown man. I mean, you know, as a grown man, then, you know, I might end up trying to strike back, bro.
I'm so shocked you never, out of curiosity, listened to Duran Duran's version of 911's A Joke in My Town, a song you, of course, made famous and wrote.
I heard that Duran did it over.
I'm going to play a little. Tell me, I don't want your honest opinion on it, because I listened to it for the first time myself this morning. And I had a problem with it, but I want to see what you think.
Okay.
I don't think it captured what you meant in that song. But listen and you tell me. A little bit, Fred. Okay. What do we think?
Hey, I ain't going to lie, but... Yo, that's hot to me. I like it.
You like it. It's an honor when someone takes a song of yours and covers it like that. It's not like the King of England trying to sing the blues. You don't think so?
No, I don't think. I don't think the King of England can sing what B.B. King does.
So let me understand this. You are now happily in a romance. You're not married.
I'm not married, but I'm setting a date, though.
You
are you?
Yeah, I'm going to set a date. Not only that, but the reason why I'm taking my time with this is because I want this to be real, real big.
Who is this girl? How long you known this girl?
Well, I've been knowing this girl now. We've been together about 5 years.
5 years?
About 5 years.
So she must be super hot.
Oh, yeah, she is super hot. She's super beautiful. She got the prettiest eyes, prettiest personality, man. That's why I had to
stick. Big breasts?
That's why I had to stick with her, man. You know what I'm saying?
Real breasts or fake?
Oh, no, everything is real about my girl. You'll never find nothing fake on her.
I see.
Nothing fake, man. She's real.
And what decade will the date be that you said? Anytime soon? Come on.
Well, it's going to definitely be in this 09. You know what I'm saying?
Probably, this is the year.
Probably, yeah.
And you're going to be faithful.
And the reason why I want it to be big, I'm taking my time, is because, you know, I want everybody to shoot this, Howard. I want this to be on Channel 2, 4, 5, 9, 11, 13,
you want to turn
CNN, BET, NET, Yo TV, everything.
You want it to be a big event.
Yup, and I want all radio stations to be covering it, just like they did the inauguration.
Did you hear Chris Rock's latest routine where he says, hey, Flav, you got to stop running around with the clock and everything. Now that Obama might be the president, this was before he got elected, you got to stop being Flava Flav. It's not good for black people, this kind of thing. Did you hear? It was done in comedy. Did you hear it?
No.
I took offense.
Did you know anything about it?
Did you know about that? I was watching it, and I love Chris Rock. He's my favorite comedian, but I thought he was a little tough on you. Did you hear anything, any feedback about this?
Nah.
Are you friends with Chris?
We are.
You're all right.
I mean, yeah, man, I always liked Chris Rock, man. Yeah. You know what I'm
saying? He was just goofing around.
I heard that he was bashing me down a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, wow, what do Chris...
You don't have a driver's license? You do not have a driver's license? No,
I don't have a driver's license yet, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it, Howard.
What
do you
mean?
How
far are we from getting a driver's license?
We're about maybe 4 more minutes.
Okay, you passed the written test, right?
I passed the written test. I passed all of that, man. It's just that I just got to get the license out.
So did you ever have a license?
I sure did. Matter of fact, my license was a Class 2 because before I started doing all of this, I was a school bus driver.
So why didn't you just, all you have to do is carry your license with you when you're driving. I mean, it's so simple.
I know, Howard, but,
if it's suspended, Howard, you can't carry a license.
And if it's revoked, you can't carry it around.
I see. Your license would get revoked, and then you would go driving anyway.
And I had to get around, Howard.
And then you'd go to jail. Are you afraid of jail? I mean, does jail scare Flava Flav at all?
I'm not scared of jail, but I'm smart enough not to go back there.
Like,
because, I already was there. I know what it's about, I mean, I do want to go back to the jail and give back to a lot of the inmates, you know what I'm saying? I just want to go back and let everybody know how good that it is on this side of the wall. You know what I'm saying? And when they get out, they should be able to stay here.
What was your longest stint in jail?
My longest extent was 2.5.
2.5 years?
Yeah.
Wow, that's heavy time.
Yeah.
2.5 years?
For what?
For the license?
No, this was back in the days.
Oh, the gun possession?
Man, way before the gun possession.
What was it?
I was, doing some burglaries and stick-ups and all of that. Way back in my day. Because, hey, man, I was a gangster.
Wow.
I was in a gang, man, and following behind my peers and everything. I used to get in a lot of stuff, man. Next thing you know, yes, I had to do time upstate in Onondaga County Jail.
What was the actual charge?
Huh?
Robbery?
Oh, it was a whole bunch of things that ran into concurrent.
When you did armed robbery, were you at least nice to the people? I mean, you didn't,
You said,
I was nice to the people. Hey, give me your money or I'm going to shoot you.
Make me shoot
no
you.
kidding.
With a smile on my face.
Did you feel guilt or remorse over doing stuff like that?
Not then.
No.
Now I do, though.
Right.
Now I do because I know it was wrong. You know what I did. But back in the days, I was the man.
What do you think it was, like, in your background that said to you that was okay to do? Like, did you just... Is that...
What said... You know what said to me it was okay to do? My friends.
Everyone was doing it.
Yeah.
What about your parents? Were your parents...
And not only that, but the gang that I was in, some of the stuff I had to do. If I didn't do
Initiation kind of stuff.
Hey,
and if you didn't do it, they'll clip you.
There you go.
Did you ever hurt anybody?
No, I never hurt nobody.
Sure he did, but listen, you can't bring that up. Are you kidding?
I love you, Howard. You the man. You're the man. See, that goes to show you from Roosevelt, Long Island. You know what time it is.
That place is a nightmare. That place was a nightmare. 60 Minutes brought me back to my hometown where Flava is from. You were in 9th grade with Eddie Murphy? Did you?
Yeah, man. We had Miss Muckle.
You guys are younger than I am.
Yeah, man. But then I had to go back to Freeport High again because Roosevelt High School wasn't trying to stomach me.
Yeah, they threw you out of Roosevelt. You know how bad you must have been to be thrown out of Roosevelt?
Yeah, I was kind of bad there, Howard.
You know, Roosevelt is one of the toughest schools in the world. If he was so bad that they threw him out of Roosevelt. You have no idea what a problem he is. Did you get any supervision from your parents? Could they have any control over you?
Sure, man. Man, listen, my mom and my dad... man, they supervised me the best. They taught me the best and everything.
What happened?
But when I got with my friends, that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? When I was by myself.
Was it hard to get out of the game?
You know how it is, man. You know, when you're around your parents, you don't curse. But then when you get around your friends, you let it fly, so that...
But after you would go to jail and be in the game, once your parents say to you, listen, Flav, this is it. We're done with you. Didn't they give you tough love? They did not.
No, as soon as I got home. No, after I got out of jail and I got home, I got a beating.
You did?
Yeah.
They beat you.
And I did not try to hit back either, man.
You took your beating?
Yeah, I took my beating like a man. And not only that, but Howard, back in the days, those were beatings, man. I got beaten butt naked. All my clothes off, extension cord, or the cord from the iron. Oh, yeah, man, those was beaten.
How old were you when the beating started?
I would go to school with all kinds of webs all over my body, man. Look like worms, man.
So it didn't work.
Huh?
How old were you? How old were you when you would get beaten like that? You were a young child?
From a young child all the way up until I was about...
And your father would get you nude in a room and whip you?
And whip my butt, man. Yeah, man. And my mom's, too. My mom's would be like, my dad, take it off. Take it all off. Take the drawers off, too.
Isn't that
now,
humiliating?
Get over here. Bang, bang, bang. Be like, yeah, okay, yeah. Then I start laughing. And then when I start laughing, then they beat me more.
And you know, let me ask you something. You ever been to a psychiatrist?
Yeah. One time before.
Yeah.
And
did you ever sit down and think about how sad that is?
When I sat down with the psychiatrist, I ain't gonna lie, Howard, I ended up shrinking him.
Hold it. Flav.
I'm serious, man.
Do you ever think about your life seriously, without the smile, without the laugh, and without laughing at it, the severe beatings and abuse you took? Do you ever sit and think about it and just say, Jesus Christ, this was wrong, I was mistreated, and do you ever feel bad about it?
No,
You're not going to let that
You know what
enter.
I feel? Honestly, I feel like, hey, man, you know, I think I better stop doing what I'm doing because my mom is really getting tired of this, and I'm tired of feeling this. You know what I'm saying? But
when you got out of prison,
but listen, but I never was mistreated by my parents. Ever. I never was abused.
You don't think that's mistreatment?
I never was abused by my... No,
that's abuse, Flav.
You said you had welts all over your body.
Yes, but still
would you beat your children?
That wasn't abuse to me.
Would you beat your children?
Huh?
Will you beat your children?
No, because I'll go to jail.
No.
If I could, I would.
You would.
But I can't.
Would you beat your children with a wire? Forget jail. I'm taking all the rules away for society. Would you strip your child naked and then take a cord, an electric cord, and hit him on his fucking ass as hard as you could? Would you do that?
Nah, I wouldn't
Why
do
not?
that today.
Why?
The reason why I wouldn't do that today is because there's better ways to discipline your child.
What? Those ways didn't exist then?
No, they didn't exist, man.
You
and people
didn't.
wasn't.
Didn't exist.
But Robin, check this out, Robin.
Flav, you're kidding yourself.
People wasn't even thinking like that back in the day. The only thing Robin, listen, I swear to God.
Back in the day wasn't so long ago.
The only thing that they thought about, Robin, was just getting that belt or that switch and just wearing your butt out.
I understand that. But you have to understand that it hurt.
Yes, it hurt.
It was humiliating.
Don't you think that's why you took...
But you know what? But it was a learning lesson, and I learned from it.
But don't you think the reason you felt no remorse for robbing people and all that anger that comes into robbing people...
Maybe that was from the beatings I was getting.
Well, what do you think? See, you're laughing because you're uncomfortable with it. You're uncomfortable with it.
I'm not uncomfortable with nothing, man.
Yes,
I'm real comfortable. And
this is something you can't face.
Kid.
You're a brave man, but you're not brave enough to face this. You were angry, and you said, F everyone else, because I got to take these beatings.
Life sucks.
I'm going to go and take it out on someone else instead of taking it out on your parents, or you should have.
Hey, you know what, Howard? That's good. You're really trying, but it ain't working.
No, it is. The laugh, you can hide behind that laugh.
Hey, yo, check this out.
Hide behind the laugh all you want.
I'm not hiding behind the laugh. I'm not hiding behind the laugh.
You're
hiding behind the microphone.
No, I'm not.
You're hiding, Howard. Come out wherever you are.
I'm hiding a little bit.
Nah, Howard, everything's good, man. I'm not, I mean, you know, I was never abused, man. I never was mistreated by my...
Look at me. Mom! Let's stop the show, bitch.
Howard Stern is trying to say you abused me, Ma.
Yes.
Come up here. Come up here.
Bring her up.
Come up here.
Bring her up.
Yep. And when
I'll talk to her.
And when my mom's come up here, she's going to strip you naked, Howard.
And
she's going to beat you with the extension cord.
I'll break her arm.
And the iron cord.
I'll break her arm.
And then the whole world is going to break your arm.
No. And you listen to me. Listen to me, my friend.
Go ahead, man.
And we came from the same neighborhood.
Let's do it.
We both grew up black, and we know what it's like. So listen to me.
No. We both grew up in a black neighborhood, but you never grew up black. You grew up white.
I wish I had been black. Being white in a black neighborhood is the toughest thing ever.
Well, then you would have had a real tough time at camp during the summer.
I know. Well, they would have thrown me out. Listen to me, Flav. Now you living in the Bronx?
Nah, I live in Las Vegas and L.A. I lived in the Bronx for 14 years, though.
So you're doing well. I'm really happy about it.
I'm doing well, Howard, man.
Here, I was going to play you...
Giving up the East Coast.
Kinda, yeah. The reason why is because I'm having more fun out on the West.
What's the worst thing ever happened to you in jail?
Me getting jumped by the guards, by the COs.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Were you being a pain in the ass, or you were just...
Nah, I was just chilling, man, you know what I'm saying? And they wanted to make a name for themselves. So, hey, let's beat up Flava Flav. So now they can run around jail saying they beat my ass.
How bad was the beating?
They kind of stomped me in the head, kicked me in the chest and in the face and all that, you know what I'm saying? This was in the 6th building. And
you have to take it, don't you?
And the 6th building on Rikers Island. And do you know what? I tried to take it to court and still didn't win.
But it was okay for your mom to do that to you?
Huh?
It's okay for your mom to do that?
Yeah, I'm right. Only my moms can do that to me. Anybody else, believe me, I catch them, they...
So you were a grown man when you came home from prison and your parents whipped you naked. I mean, they saw your cock and balls and everything.
Well, I wasn't a grown man. The last time I got beat like that, I was like 15 or 16 like that.
Well, I mean, listen, it's a tough life.
Yeah, but not as a grown man. I mean, you know, as a grown man, then, you know, I might end up trying to strike back, bro.
I'm so shocked you never, out of curiosity, listened to Duran Duran's version of 911's A Joke in My Town, a song you, of course, made famous and wrote.
I heard that Duran did it over.
I'm going to play you a little. Tell me, I don't want your honest opinion on it, because I listened to it for the first time myself this morning, and I had a problem with it, but I want to see what you think.
Okay.
I don't think it captured what you meant in that song, but listen and you tell me. A little bit, Fred. Okay. What do we think? What do we think?
Hey, I ain't going to lie, but yo, that's hot to me. I like it. I like it.
You like it. It's an honor when someone takes a song of yours and covers it like that. It's not like the King of England trying to sing the blues. You don't think so?
No, I don't think. I don't think the King of England can sing what B.B. King does.
So let me understand this. You are now happily in a romance. You're not married.
I'm not married, but I'm setting a date, though.
You
are you?
Yeah, I'm going to set a date. Not only that, but the reason why I'm taking my time with this is because I want this to be real, real big.
Who is this girl? How long you known this girl?
Well, I've been knowing this girl now. We've been together about 5 years.
5 years?
About 5 years.
So she must be super hot.
Oh, yeah, she is super hot. She's super beautiful. She got the prettiest eyes, prettiest personality, man. That's why I had to
big breasts?
That's why I had to stick with her, man. You know what I'm saying?
Real breasts or fake?
Oh, no, everything is real about my girl. You'll never find nothing fake on her.
I see.
Nothing fake, man. She's real.
And what decade will the date be that you said? Anytime soon? Come on.
Well, it's going to definitely be in this 09. You know what I'm saying?
Probably, this is the year.
Probably, yeah.
And you're going to be faithful.
And the reason why I want it to be big, I'm taking my time, is because, you know, I want everybody to shoot this, Howard. I want this to be on channel 2, 4, 5, 9, 11, 13,
you want to turn
CNN, BET, NET, Yo TV, everything.
You want it to be a big event.
Yup, and I want all radio stations to be covering it, just like they did the inauguration.
Did you hear Chris Rock's latest routine where he says, hey, Flav, you got to stop running around with the clock and everything. Now that Obama might be the president, this was before he got elected, you got to stop being Flava Flav. It's not good for black people, this kind of thing. Did you hear? It was done in comedy. Did you hear it?
No.
I took offense.
Did you know anything about it?
Did you know about that? I was watching it, and I love Chris Rock. He's my favorite comedian, but I thought he was a little tough on you. Did you hear anything, any feedback about this?
No.
Are you friends with Chris?
We are.
You're all right.
I mean, yeah, man, I always liked Chris Rock, man. Yeah. You know what I'm
think
saying?
He was just goofing around.
I heard that he was bashing me down a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, wow, what do Chris Rock got against Flava Flav? I never did nothing to Chris Rock, you know what I mean?
You're a brother trying to make it, too.
But check it, that's it.
Right.
That's it, you know what I'm saying? But I spoke with my boy Bill Stephanie, you know, Bill Stephanie and Nelson George are the ones that really got Chris Rock's ball rolling, you know what I mean? And
right.
And Bill was like, yo, man, I don't believe that. Chris Rock loves you, man. I'm like, well, how could he love me if he's going around the country bashing me? He's like, yo, well, he's not bashing you, man. Chris Rock loves you. So I got to see what my boy Bill is talking about, because Bill would never steer me wrong.
Well, you know,
I didn't hear it. I don't know what you're talking about.
I heard it, but, you know.
So why didn't you get him for me, Howard? You my boy.
I haven't seen him
Why didn't you be like, yo, why you talking about my man Flav? Pow.
I will.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
Howard.
I will stick up for you. Man. I love you.
come on, man. When they was trying to bash you, Howard, I was sticking up for me. You damn right.
That. Thank God.
You doggone right. And I'm going to keep sticking up for you, Howard.
You were in jail, so.
Yeah, that's right. You were nowhere to be found.
When?
Yeah, you were always in jail. I could never get a hold of you.
Oh, okay, but at the time when they was trying to X you, Howard, your boy was out of jail, and I was sticking up for you, Howard.
Do you ever hear from your old gang members? Do they ever say to you, Flav, look, man, you've made it. You've got some dough now. You got to give us some
How
money.
do we get out of there?
Nah. And that's because, you know, my gangsterhood ended a long time ago.
I always heard that once you're in a gang, you can't get out.
That's true in some cases, but some cases that ain't true.
Who did you go to? The head counsel there, the consigliere?
Well, I can't really talk about that on the radio because I might start a fire that I can't put out.
I understand. You bought your way out, I bet.
Nah, I didn't buy my way out.
Beat in and beat out.
Hey, I love you too, Robin.
Did you fight your way out?
Huh?
Did you have to fight your way out?
Kinda.
No kidding.
Kinda, man. Yeah, man.
You mean you went to them and said, look, I got to get out, and they said, okay, kick this brother's ass.
And they kicked my butt to get out.
Right.
But I made it out. I made it out, and I'm here with you today, Howard.
You've taken a lot of beatings in your life, haven't you?
Hey, man, and I might have to take more one day.
So when Chris Rock says something about you, you say, hey, man, haven't I gotten the shit beat out of me enough? Can you stop, please?
Huh? You too, Chris?
Yeah.
Chris Rock got beat up too?
No.
Huh? Wait,
so
what happened?
In other words, in a gang, they give you a final task. If you were to get out of the gang, you got to perform the final task. Right? In other words, you've got to prove to the gang, and then you have to fight your way out.
Yeah, man.
Damn, that doesn't sound like fun.
They beat your ass to get in.
I ain't gonna lie, it was fun getting in, but it wasn't fun getting out.
But don't they beat you up on the way in, too?
Yes, ma'am, they sure do. They sure do, Robin. Yeah.
I've seen that in videos where, like the whole gang just stomps on you.
And it's real.
Why, though? Why do they have to beat you up?
That's called initiation, and not only that, but they got to see if you man enough to be with the crew. If you man enough to be with the... If you can make it through this, you man enough to be with the crew. If you don't make it through this, hey, you can't hang.
Did you feel bad when you had to beat up some guy who wanted to be in the gang once you were in?
No, because they didn't feel bad when they beat me up, so I didn't feel bad when I had to beat somebody else up.
I always say that about doctors. They always complain about they have to do rounds, you know, when they're interning and they work 15, 16 hours a day. And I go, well, why didn't you stop that? You go, well, we had to do it, so now we're doing it.
And that's true. That's true, Howard.
Your life's tough, huh?
Yeah, not now, though.
Struggle.
Not now, man.
Now
life is easy. Life is a lot easy now, you know what I mean? It'd be a lot easier, man, if I had your money. Wow. You are the man, Howard. Wow. Come on, man. Stick me in that room back there, man. I'll do about a year, man. I'll do about a year back there for Howard, man, on Sirius Radio. Well, so you think I would be good on radio, though, Howard?
Here's what I think about you.
Serious, man. Do you think I will be good on radio, Howard?
I think if you got real, like you were here today, the way that when you got real about your parents and your life, and you got real about all the Flav shtick, I get it. But when you are yourself, and you start to talk about gangs, you start to talk about what went on in your life, the beatings, everything. If you could just sit down and treat it like that, you would be one of the greatest radio performers of all time.
Hey, can I tell you something, Howard?
Yeah.
I know how to do that.
You do?
Sure I do.
Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to give Tim Sabian the call. I'm going to tell him, give Flav an hour of his own. Let's see him get on there. And I guarantee you will be great.
I think so, though, Howard. I probably will blow up Sirius Radio, too, like you did.
Imagine you just talk to some kid who's trapped in a gang on the radio who says, I don't know how to get out, Flav, and you advised him.
And then he ended up getting out. That would be great.
Yeah, I mean, I would want to hear about this stuff. You've lived a life most people think is insane.
Yeah.
And they want to hear about it.
And not only that, but I'm grateful, man. I thank God, man, that I still got this life.
You ever been locked up in a mental institution?
Never ever in my life.
Anyone ever try to commit you?
Never ever in my life.
Ever been so down that you didn't want to go on?
Never ever.
Wow.
Here, I'll give you a sample show. I'll be a caller. I'll call into the Flava Flav show and see how you handle it. You ready?
All right.
Okay.
Flav, I know you got...
Gang.
I know you got...
Crazy.
Wait a second. I know you got laid when you were 6. I'm 7 years old. I still haven't gotten any pussy. What should I do?
Well, honestly, to tell you the truth, I think you should just pop a bone and keep it in your pants. Don't try
you're telling the kids to wait.
And wrap it up.
Dominic, you're on the air with Flavor Flav. You got to see Flavor Flav in Deon Taylor's Night Tales, available on DVD tomorrow.
Night Tales?
I'm going to tell you that in 1 second, but first, Dominic, go ahead.
Flav, do you remember when I was representing your wife?
Huh?
Do you remember when I was representing your wife in family court?
Oh, wow. You're back again? Where did this guy... What grave did y'all dig this guy up from? Hey, are you in my movie Night Tales?
Well, he's
in the movie Night Tales.
Dominic, you were the lawyer against Flav in his divorce?
It was actually a family court proceeding, and Flavor Flav happens to have the nicest kids in the world. Are you seeing them now?
Thank you, man. Word up. I see all my kids, man. I be with all my kids.
Really nice son and really nice kids that I met. And I hope he's being part of their lives. Are you?
I sure am.
He said he is.
Big time.
Yeah.
And my grandkids, too.
You got grandkids?
I got 4 of them.
How old are you now?
I'll be 50 years old in March.
And you got grandkids? 50?
Yes, I'll be 50 in March. Hey, and guess what?
You look good.
They're having a 50th birthday party for me at BB King's on the 15th of March. And then, as a special request, I want my group to perform. So that's how I'm going to bring in the 16th, my birthday.
Is Dominic going to be invited? He represented the opposition.
Sure, he can be invited. Come on down.
Yeah, he'll introduce you.
He'd like to see you, actually.
I'd love to see you.
What is it, Jen? Go ahead and say hi to Flavor Flav, whose Night Tales is available on DVD tomorrow, and we're going to find out what that is. Jen, go ahead.
Hey, Flavor Flav, I wanted to ask you if you feel... do you feel bad for hitting that puppy, beating that puppy on the Surreal Life? Do you have any remorse for doing that?
Oh, yeah, the puppy.
No, I think that's...
Wow, that's big. That's big right there. But see, let me tell y'all something. You know, the average discipline for a puppy when he pees on the floor, you hit him across the nose with some newspaper. That's all I did. But then, TV... They gonna beef it up, so they kept running it, and made it look like I was killing the poor dog.
Flav, isn't it true in a way, though, this ties in with what you talked about earlier, that when you're abused so much as a kid yourself, I mean, what you describe is
But
really
I never
bad.
was abused. Stop saying I was abused,
Flav,
Howard.
you're being a denier. You were abused.
I never was abused.
How can you say
in my
that?
life.
How can you say that you were beaten naked with electrical cords?
But that wasn't abuse. That was discipline. It was called discipline, Howard.
See, that's why you don't feel bad about the dog.
There's a difference between discipline and abuse.
The slave master used to call it discipline.
Yeah.
Hey, no, that was abuse.
The massa.
Oh, you recognize
I don't care what the slave
You recognize
the massa. Wait, let me educate you here.
Slave master's abused, but my mom, she disciplined.
If the massa was abusing, then your parents were abusing. You don't know different than the massa.
Wrong.
Come on.
Doesn't matter who's wielding the cord.
It doesn't matter who the massa is. The massa comes in many colors, my friend.
Yes, he does.
Sing that.
He comes in many colors.
That's right. The massa comes in many colors.
That's right. He comes in many colors. But you know what, though? My mom, she only comes in one color, and she don't come into the color of the master.
Chris, go ahead quickly. You're the last one in on Flava Flav, Deon Taylor's Night Tales, available on DVD tomorrow, and then we're going to find out about the project. Go ahead, Chris.
Hey, now, Howard, how are you?
All right.
Flava Flav, late night. First of all, Howard, if you think you're a bad-looking man, you ought to feel good sitting next to him.
Who? Flav's a handsome man.
Let me tell you, he's a handsome man. Anyway, back in the early 90s or late 80s, I had to spend 28 days. I got a 28-day deal, Nassau County Jail.
Yeah.
So... I could have paid a fine or did the time. I figured nice 28 days, nice and quiet in county jail in a barracks. Who's in there? Flavor Flav. This guy never shuts up. He talks non-stop. He talks in his sleep.
And the sounds of this story, I think you stole my style.
Right. Chris, did you and Flav get along in prison? I mean, I think it would be exciting to be near Flav in prison.
It was a horror. It was a horror.
Just like Night Tales. Just like Night Tales.
I asked him about the clock around his neck. I said, "What's with the clock?" And he says, "That's to let you know that I know, to let you know that I know what time it is."
Well, first of all, down in prison, they let you wear a clock. Am I correct?
Nah, they took it away from me, Howard.
Exactly.
So don't even listen to this guy, man.
Flav, so let's talk about this thing that you're promoting. This is called Night Tales.
Yeah.
What is this? You now a movie
star,
see,
right? Night Tales, yeah. It's a TV movie series, you know what I'm saying? And, developed by my boy Deon Taylor, and it's like a twist of the Twilight Zone. You know what I'm saying? A twist of the Alfred Hitchcock show or Rocky Horror.
So what happens
to you
in
what I'm saying?
Suspense, mystery,
thriller. And see, you got a lot of celebs, coming through, you know what I'm saying? Other celebs, coming through, doing the act, putting on the acting skills and everything.
What part do you play? What happens?
I'm the Rod Sterling of the movie, baby. I start the show off. I tell you what it's about, and then you see the show. And
you're the host.
Right, and then at the end of the show, then I come back on and I close the show.
All right, so you're not in one of the stories.
I'm the narrator, baby. I'm the narrator. I'm the storyteller, you know what I'm saying?
And you're behind this. You've been paid for this.
I'm the brand, baby. I'm the brand.
You're the brand. If this takes off, you'll be the Rod Serling of Night Tales.
There you go. Word. And not only that, but Howard, we got a part for you. Would you come do Night Tales?
I have no idea. I'm very big star.
All right, well, check this out. I'm going to submit something to you, man. Just don't say no. Come be in my movie, man.
All right.
Come on, be in my movie.
You know I don't just do any project.
I know that.
My name's above the title.
And not only that, and when you do another project, Howard, you got to have your boy Flav on board, man.
I put you in all my films. You know that.
Thank you, man. Well, put me in your next one, too.
You know how Ron Howard always puts his brother in? I put in Flava Flav.
Flav is your go-to.
That's right.
You're Howard.
That's my guy. That's my guy. He was very
good on set. I'll tell you this. Flav on set was a professional. He was not a pain in the ass like some of these other rock stars. He was on time. He got the clock.
Thanks,
he thinks it's 6 o'clock all the time. So I told him, call time is 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
He was there for 3 days.
All right, well, Howard, well, guess what, Howard? All of that right now is about to change, Howard.
6? What time is that? Midnight.
It's 12 o'clock.
12 o'clock.
It's 12 o'clock. You know why I put it on 12?
Why?
Because 12 o'clock points straight up. And right now, I'm straight up with you, Howard.
All right, thank you, Flav.
That was good. That was good, Robert. That was good. That was good.
Flav's in the new Rod Serling. He's on a roll. He's in Vegas. He's in love, and he's happy. And now he says, please, check out Night Tales, available on DVD tomorrow. Right. It'll be in the stores.
Yes, sir.
And if you want to see some Twilight Zone type of films and see the new Rod Serling, the face...
Flava Flav?
That's right.
That's it. See Flava Flav and Deon Taylor's Night Tales, available on DVD tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Always a pleasure having you, my friend.
Hey, Howard, and it's always a pleasure seeing you, my man.
Don't stay away so long.
And may God continue to keep you successful, bro. For real, man. And
what are you now?
And man, he keep you having me come back to your show.
What are you now, Christian or are you Muslim? What are you?
All of that, man. I just believe in God, man. God is my boy.
Really? I know Allah for you.
Yup, I'm a Muslim. I'm a Christian.
You are a Muslim. You're a Muslim.
Yup.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
All right, there you go.
Yo, peace, yo. God bless. Howard Stern is the man. I don't care what nobody say. Flav is coming right after you.
Thanks, Flav. And good luck staying with one woman. I don't think it's going to be easy for you.
Hey, but I'm going to do it, though, Howard. I'm going to do it. It's going to happen.
Loves to bang.
I love my girl,
he loves beautiful women.
I love my girl. I love my girl. I love my girl. I love my girl. I ain't going to leave her. I ain't going to leave her. I ain't going to leave her. Matter of fact, next time I come, Howard, I'm going to bring her and the baby and let you meet them.
Please do.
I will, man.
All right. Flava Flav, everyone. We'll be back right after these.
To take advantage of my Fifth Amendment right.
I know you're a married man. You recently got married. Congratulations, you know, and all that. But she's a sexy gal, that
she is.
I think.
She is.
I could give it to her hard. I'd come so fast. Forget it.
You know,
well, she was just elected the sexiest woman by Esquire magazine,
yeah, I seen her on the cover of Esquire, yeah.
Did you hit on her at all? Like, sort of give her a vibe?
Nah, man, you know, I'm a pretty respectful guy, man, believe it or not. Why?
Yeah.
I mean...
what's that all about?
That's the way I was raised. I mean, but she's a very nice girl, and... actually, I believe when we recorded that, her and Chris were still together.
That's what I thought,
yeah. She was taking, I was taking. That was not really, you know.
Would you never fuck another guy's woman like that?
Nah, I don't do that, you know. I don't do that. And
sometimes I get so worked up, I do it.
I mean, well, you know, unless I really just intentionally don't like the guy, you know. If I have a respect for dude, I'm not gonna. I wouldn't do that.
When you were between prisons, then someone told me you saved the dude's life. Like, the guy was going to jump out of a building or something?
Yeah, he was going to commit suicide.
How'd you get involved in that?
Well, honestly, I was just hopping in my car, man. I was riding. I was going into town. I was headed to shoot some videos.
This is like superhero shit.
Man, God.
I mean, really? What the hell? I mean, you're driving around. You see some guy trying to jump out of a building?
Well, now I heard it on the radio. They kind of like stopped. They stopped. You know, playing music on a radio station that I was listening to, and they said what was going on, and I know where the radio station was.
Right.
And because it's one I go to all the time, and it was actually on the way to where I was headed. So
you said, hey, I'm going to pull over and see if I can't help out the situation. Did the guy know who you were? Like, was he a big rap fan?
Yeah, he was a black guy, if that's what you're asking.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, he was a rap fan, right? He was. Sure. So it was a black dude. He's standing there. What? He's trying to kill himself by jumping out of the building.
Yeah, he was going to jump. He was going to jump.
And what do you say? Instruct us on what it is you say to a guy to get him not to jump. I mean, was he seriously going to jump?
Sure, yeah, he was. And I just told him I wanted to holler at him that whatever it was that had him up there wasn't that serious, that we could fix it.
And did he go, oh, my God, T.I.? Like, was he like, well, this is heavy. I mean, like, maybe my life's turning around.
Yeah, I think he did. I believe he did.
And then when you got him off the ledge, did you smack him in the head and go, what the fuck are you doing, you asshole?
Nah, man. When I got him down, I mean, I repeated the same thing. I just told him whatever it is you got going on, man, it's not that bad.
Were you afraid for your own life? Because here's a guy who's desperate.
Nah.
He's about to, he could have grabbed you and jumped right off the building with you.
I wasn't afraid at all.
Not at all, huh?
Nah.
You're not afraid?
I not at that.
Are you a superhero in a sense? Because I mean, I read that you saved people off buildings. You stepped in and saved P. Diddy from getting in a huge fight in a club after that. Like, you had a full day of superhero stuff.
See, I think that, you know, I've been through enough things myself that I try my best to draw from my experiences, my previous experiences, and try to apply them to my present.
You were in a club, from what I understand.
Yeah.
And P. Diddy was very upset because a guy was drinking a rival vodka.
Okay.
From the P. Diddy vodka. P. Diddy evidently has his own vodka.
Yeah.
And you're at the club, Ciroc.
Yeah.
You're at the club, you're partying. P. Diddy sees a guy drinking a competing vodka.
Yeah.
P. Diddy goes ballistic, and he's about to fight this guy.
Well, I really don't know what, since that event, I've heard that there were other moving pieces to this story.
There was more to the rivalry than just vodka.
I don't know about that now, but there were more. It was more than just the rival vodka, drinking vodka.
I'm going to read a quote of what you said to P. Diddy to keep him from beating the shit out of this guy, or this guy beating the shit out of him, and it's something. Now, if I said this, they'd call me a racist, but you can get away with saying something like this because you're a black man.
Come on, man.
It's true. Now, let's see. Here it is. You turned to P. Diddy and you went, Puff, you got too much money for that motherfucking shit, nigga.
Man, come on.
Let that nigga drink what the fuck they want to drink, man. I love you, nigga. You know I'd go to war with you, but come on, man. And that's calmed them right down. In other words, your love for your brother, P. Diddy,
kept
the war from happening.
Yeah, I mean...
Look at you.
Well,
Well, one thing about that particular story that I didn't like was that people tried to misconstrue it as me trying to check Puff, or me being disrespectful toward Puff, or me.
How are you disrespectful to
that's
Puff?
what that's just what some. It was sensationalized and it was twisted and put in the public that way by some outlets. Which nothing could be further from the truth. I got a lot of love, admiration, and respect for Puff.
It sounds like it. It sounds like you were being a gentleman and saying, look, calm yourself down. It's not worth the lawsuit and the fight and all this nonsense over some dumb vodka.
And me going back to prison.
Right. Well, that's the thing, man. You got to stay out of prison.
How long have you been out?
September 29th.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, let's face it. T.I.
Not that long ago.
That was my first party out, not my second. That was my.
For those of you who don't know, T.I. went to prison for guns, for trying to buy a gun from a federal agent or something. Is that it?
I mean, it's close, but I went to prison for someone who trying to buy guns saying that they were buying them for me.
Well, meanwhile, though, you have even said, you because of your dangerous situation, you do feel more comfortable having a gun on you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean...
I have in the past. Right now,
I mean, where you grew up, people...
new ways to be comfortable.
Where you grew up, you saw people being killed.
Sure.
And so you decided, hey, I got to carry a gun in self-defense.
Well,
True?
not even just that, so an attempt was made on my life.
Right.
And my friend died in my arms.
And after something like that, you say, you know what? I'm going to arm myself, right?
Yeah.
But so T.I. in a string of bad luck, he went to prison. Guy's got a major career going.
Yeah.
Goes to prison
in rap and in movies.
Yeah.
Sure.
He goes to prison, gets out. He was in a car with his wife. And he's driving around, and they make an illegal U-turn. The cops pull him over, and I guess they found some drugs in the car, some ecstasy. I didn't know you were an ecstasy guy.
Allegedly.
That seems like a white guy thing, ecstasy.
Well, I didn't know either.
Right, but anyway... so the
whose car was this? No.
Whose car was it?
It was T.I.'s car.
So allegedly.
When the cops said to you, hey, T.I., we see some drugs here, and they run you through and they see you're on probation.
Sure.
They take you right down to the station house. Yeah. And then they put you back in jail. For how many months? Like 10 months, right?
Yeah, 11.
Good, for violation of probation.
So you had gotten out early.
Yeah.
You still had some time on your sentence. You're on probation.
Probation? No, it's not. Well, I guess you could say that. You sentenced to an amount of jail time and an amount of probation.
Did you freak out?
You violated the probation.
While on that probation,
Did you freak out? Because, I mean, going back to prison is not easy.
Out? Well, it sucked. It did suck.
Of course.
I won't say I freaked out. I'll say I recognized the severity of the circumstance.
Now, 50 Cent made a comment.
Oh, yeah?
And I want you to tell me if you agree with this or not. I don't know if you're tight with him or not. 50 Cent said your wife should have taken the rap on that one. Because she wouldn't have gone to jail. How do you feel about what 50 Cent says?
Well, I mean, I'm going to tell you. I'm just going to speak on how I handle situations and how I handle myself.
Thank you.
I mind my business.
Right.
And if it don't got nothing to do with me, I don't speak on it because I don't have enough information to speak intelligently on the subject.
In other words, 50 Cent doesn't know you.
And he doesn't know what happened that night.
He doesn't know what went down in the car, although he does make a point.
Although, I only speak on how I deal with myself and how I handle myself.
You would never lay the rap on your wife.
I mind my business, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean,
Were you angry with your wife, though? For not taking the rap on the ecstasy?
I ain't angry with nobody. I never blame anyone for matters I put myself in.
I might have leaned over and said, hey, baby, look, you got a clean record. It wouldn't be the worst thing if you said this is your ecstasy.
Nah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm cool on everything. I honestly believe there's nothing in life. There's nothing that life can get me in, God can't get me out.
Was going to prison the first time around? Here you are, you're on fire. Your career is huge. I mean, you're a huge rap star. You're making. I read that you were making $100,000 an appearance, and you would do 5 of them a night, 5 singing appearances, and you would make $500,000 a night.
Nah. That's not.
Let's get the finances straight. I mean, what were you pulling down?
I was doing about $225 for a concert.
No shit.
Yeah, and you
were doing
maybe about $75 to $100 for like an after party.
Look at you.
Deal. And
you're a multimillionaire.
I am.
Yeah. And I mean, when you're a multimillionaire and things are happening, suddenly
you certainly don't want to go to prison.
I mean, the last place you want to be is prison because you're getting a certain lifestyle. I mean, you're happening.
You're afforded a certain lifestyle. But I mean, even before, I feel, my honest opinion is, even before I'm a artist, before I'm a rapper, before I'm a multi-millionaire, before I'm anything, I'm a man first. And as a man...
You are a man. I mean, didn't you start getting laid at 11?
As a man...
This guy got pussy at 11. This guy was getting major pussy at 11. Good-looking dude.
As a man...
Major pussy.
As a man, you have to be willing to go through whatever it is life has you going through for whatever reason and receive the lesson from it.
I admire that. I'm a man last. I couldn't get through a day of prison.
So no lessons for you.
Yeah, no. I mean, I admire that you're a man first. I really love that you can handle things. You know, I couldn't handle prison.
Yeah, well, you know
my white ass would get it. You know, I'd be fucked in the ass the first day in prison.
Oh God.
I mean, and I'm not into that.
That kind of thing only comes to people who invite it and welcome it.
No, I would shave my head and act crazy. You know, I was talking to Tom Sizemore.
You gonna shave that head of hair?
Yeah, fuck yeah. If I go to prison, I am. You tell him, because I was talking to Tom Sizemore, who's a pretty tough guy, actor, you know? You know this guy?
I do.
He had to do some prison time, too, drugs and such. And he went in there. He told me 11 times he had a fight to keep from getting fucked in the ass.
What?
Some guy came up to him the first day. He was put in isolation. He couldn't take it. He said, I'll sign a piece of paper. He told the warden, I'll sign a piece of paper.
I did that too.
Yeah. He said, let me into the general population. Right, because he says, I can't be alone.
Yeah.
He goes, the first day they put him out in the yard to walk around, guy goes, look at that ass. I'm going to fuck that ass. He has to fight the guy, and he bit the guy's nose. He lost the fight, but he got some respect. But he still had to fight 11 more times not to get, he said, I'm not getting fucked in the ass without a fight. You know, and they respected him for fighting.
I'm not getting fucked in the ass with a fight.
Did anyone try to, when you get into prison and you're this famous rapper, you're T.I., I mean, every brother's going to try and play you, right?
Nah, I mean, you know what, man? Oddly not.
Really?
Oddly not. I got a lot of love, and, you know, people are extremely supportive of, because they know the world that I come from.
But how do they not try to fuck you in the ass?
I mean, well, you know.
Seriously, I'm not making a joke. I mean,
keeping it 100. Not even just. I'm not just the toughest guy in the world, but
you could kick a brother's ass.
Hey man, you know you got to bring some ass to get some ass.
You can handle yourself physically.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Did you fight in prison?
I'm a man first. Once, but it was because I wanted to fight.
No, the guy.
It was something that he didn't instigate an altercation. He said something I didn't like.
What did he say to you?
I took disrespect to it. He insinuated that I had told on somebody in order to get my time reduced.
Oh.
And I felt a certain way about that. So
you're not a rat,
right?
And he was accusing you of being a rat.
Yeah, you know, you don't do that.
So when he did that, you walk over to him. He's got his posse with him, though, right? I mean, don't you worry that you're gonna have to fight all these guys?
Well, we both had a pretty.
Did you know guys in prison that immediately became your friends? And you knew these guys from the old days?
I ran a small crew. I ran a little crew.
When you had your little crew in prison, did these guys say to you, hey, listen, you know, in here, okay, we're part of your crew, but when we get out, we expect a certain quid pro quo that you're going to put us on your tour. You're going to give us a. You know what I mean?
Don't get me wrong. Now, a lot of people, ask me for jobs. A lot of people ask me to sign them. A lot of people, but
is it hard to say no?
Nah, it's not. I'm honest, and that's what people. I believe that's what people respect about me more than anything. That I'm honest. I'm going to tell you, hey, listen, bro. I got people who I've been knowing for years who've been working with me since before I was T.I. So who's going to get fired for you to get hired?
So when you went to prison, it was like a reunion. Like a lot of guys from your neighborhood were in there. And you were like, hey, brothers, hey, man, what's happening?
Was he in a neighborhood prison?
Nah, I was in a federal joint, man. That's from all over the place.
That's a tough, but you're in with some tough dudes. I mean, these are guys who...
some of them were and some of them weren't.
You talk about 5%ers and gang guys. They know what's going on, right?
It's definitely a lot of gangs. It's definitely, Aryan Brotherhood.
Yeah. Do they say shit? Do they call you the N-word and stuff?
Nah. Hell nah. That'll cause an uproar.
How long does a prison fight last? Now the guy has challenged your manhood. He has called you a rat.
It depends on how that fight, whether it's a spontaneous fight or if it's organized.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Was it spontaneous?
Nah, it was organized.
In other words, hey, let's fight at noon. Yeah. Doesn't that make you nervous?
That's when you say, I want to see you. If you go to a dude, if you say something I don't like about me on the yard and someone comes to me and say, hey, such and such said this.
Oh, man.
So I come to you and I say, hey, man, did you say that? And you say, well, yeah. I say, all right, cool. I want to see you. Let's go. And we go somewhere where the police won't see us and we fight.
When I went to school, there was a lot of that. And a guy would say, at 3 o'clock, I'm going to kick your ass. So he'd make it a point.
By 2:30.
Yeah, he'd make it a point. Oh, my God. No, I got my ass kicked.
Why did you show up? You're right.
I couldn't escape. I couldn't escape. And so what you're saying is, do you get a nervous feeling? Like if your fight is scheduled for 3 o'clock and you got to fight this guy.
Man.
And are there prison weapons involved in these fights?
Nah, well, luckily for me, it wasn't in one of mine. They exist, of course.
Of course.
But that's usually not a fight. That's usually just
guys can make guns out of fucking cardboard, out of soap.
Now, of that, I may be a little bit apprehensive if there's a gun in a prison.
I got a soap gun over here, my friend.
Oh, my goodness.
If a guy challenged me to a fight and he said, I'll see you at 2 o'clock in prison when the guards aren't around, I would shit my pants. I am the biggest pussy. I would get my ass kicked. I know guys force me to blow them and all kind of shit. I'm telling you, I'd be fucked over, man. I'd have to hook up.
Man.
I don't know, man.
I think you'd be all right.
Can you decline the fight and say, excuse me, I want to get out of this?
I have another appointment.
Unfortunately, I'm hooked up with
I have a 2:45 and a 3:15.
I have a 3:15 fight. I'm too busy to fight you. So, okay, the fight challenge goes down. Now, you show up, there's a place you can go where the guards don't know the fight's going to happen? Or the guards don't give a shit? They're happy to see you beat the shit out of
there's some areas, I suppose, where there are no eyes.
Yeah, man,
Where do you fight?
Man.
Where did your fight go down?
Bathroom.
The bathroom?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. And like a whole bunch of brothers standing around watching the fight?
Yeah.
Putting money down on it and everything?
Guys from his side, guys from my side.
Oh, my God. And you got to know how to fight. Ay vey.
I mean, you make it sound so, you make it sound so sensational.
It is.
Well, how does the fight start? Now you're standing there. Who takes the first punch?
Yeah.
Hopefully you.
You want the first punch.
Yeah.
You want so you get in. So, okay, everyone's standing around.
Yeah.
I got to understand this.
This is a long time. This was my first time in prison.
Right. So everyone's standing around and, hey, let's see this T.I. if he can handle himself. All right.
Because things could go badly.
I'm sure that was some of that. Yeah.
And so who throws the first punch?
Me.
You do?
Yeah.
Where'd you hit him?
Right, I suppose right between his jaw and his ear.
Now, did that hurt your hand?
Nah.
No. You know how to throw a punch. In other words, you know how to close your fist.
There's adrenaline.
Adrenaline going. So you punch him real fucking hard. And he doesn't go down?
I hope so.
Did he go down from that?
Nah.
And then he swings back.
Yeah.
Where's he hit you?
He didn't hit me that time.
He missed.
He missed.
I mean, you're so good that you can dodge.
It's not that I'm so good. That's just... that's just the way it happened that time.
So he missed.
Yeah.
Now you get another shot off. Where do you land the second punch?
I missed the next time.
You missed too. A lot of missing goes on. So you were lucky you got the first one. So does he ever get to lay a hand on you?
Yeah, he did.
He did? Where'd he hit you?
He hit me in the face.
Oh, shit. I've been punched in the face.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the worst, right? Mm-hmm. It's not as bad as you think it's going to be, but it's bad.
Now, as long as it's not the nose, the eye, or the mouth, you know.
Right.
You know, kind of like if they hit you on the jaw is okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but sometimes I can knock you out.
Yeah, it can if you got a glass jaw.
Right. So he got you.
Yeah, I mean, man, it was, man, we fought for about a minute or two.
I mean, because a fight, people don't realize a fight doesn't last that long because
we fought for about a minute or two, and that was it.
And then you knocked him out.
Nah, I didn't knock him out. I got him in a hold, and I was hitting him enough to where.
And then you said, "Hey,
it was over.
We're done with this." You didn't want to kill him or anything.
Nah, I wasn't. Killing wasn't a part of the plan.
Yeah. So one of the guys got to give up, right? I mean, someone's got to say, "I give up."
I mean,
you know.
I think we both were pretty tired at that point.
do the posses? Then do you become like best friends, like in the movies? No, you don't.
We're still enemies.
I mean, not necessarily enemies. You just develop a respect. You know, people at that point, people see that he's not going to allow or stand for being disrespected, and then that's that's it. That's all I.
And now you win respect.
You earn respect. You didn't win anything.
And you don't have to fight anymore.
I mean, unless you're disrespected again.
Right. When nobody disrespected you. And I can't believe these guys weren't hitting you up for jobs and all kinds of shit. They know you're making major coin.
Well, like I said, people ask, and if you handle it the right way, they respect you.
Do you consider yourself a ladies' man because getting pussy at 11? I mean, seriously.
I consider myself a ladies' man?
You are a ladies' man, right?
I was at one time.
Absolutely. Can you imagine 11 years old?
How does that go down?
11 years old, I didn't know shit.
Well, I don't know. I guess I was rather advanced. Advanced, and I had been turned down enough by 11.
Really?
You are a real
You were
man.
asking before that, huh?
Yeah.
Isn't pussy the greatest?
It is.
I mean, is there anything better on this planet? I mean, when it comes down to it. I was just trying to explain to Robin what she's got between her legs. She doesn't even know the power of it.
Only thing better than pussy is more pussy.
Right. It's the truth. What'd you do? You went and got married. Hey, I heard in prison the guards accused you of getting a hand job from your wife. Is that right? You got in trouble, didn't you?
Hey, man, I don't know what you're talking about.
Your wife came for a visit.
Yeah.
And no contact is allowed.
Right.
And they caught her giving you a hand job.
Well, they caught her hand somewhere it wasn't supposed to be.
Man,
They did not catch her giving me a hand job.
Is there anything better than getting a hand job in prison? I mean, seriously, when your woman comes to visit
how
you.
can anybody disrespect you after that?
Was
she able to do it to completion, or just slight
no
manipulation?
hand job was given.
You're saying it was a false accusation?
No hand job was given.
Why did they accuse her of giving you a hand job?
Just some unauthorized contact.
I mean, can you beat off in prison? I mean,
excuse me?
You got a cellmate, right? Did you have a cellmate? Man, wouldn't that be cool to have a cellmate like T.I.?
Yeah, man, I actually did.
Do you have a white cellmate or a black cellmate?
This guy, I believe, he was from Albuquerque, New Mexico. I believe he was kind of like...
Mixed?
Yeah, I think he had some Native American and stuff.
Really? What did he do wrong?
I don't know. I think he was weed. I think he was, in there for weed.
Weed? Isn't that terrible? That just weed? I mean, do you disagree with?
It was a lot of it.
It was a lot of weed. Oh, he was dealing weed.
It was
I
a
see.
lot of it. Yeah.
So, like, was he a good dude? Like, could you, say, hey, look, man.
He was an older dude. He was
an older dude?
50s.
He had like prison wisdom.
Yeah.
Teach you shit.
How long had he been in there?
I think about 11, 12 years.
Did you have great late night discussions, or you just keep to yourself?
Nah, he went to sleep early. I stayed up late.
And so can you beat off in prison, like to release your pain?
You can, of course you can.
You didn't do it?
Of course I did.
Of course. Shit. And the guy respectfully...
Nah, not in there. Nah, you don't do that in there with him there.
You wait for him to leave, and then you beat off.
Nah, you go to... mostly in the shower.
You can beat off in the shower, but don't other guys see you beating off?
Nah, you have a curtain.
Oh,
you do?
A shower
curtain. That's respectful. I didn't know that. At least I could beat off in prison.
Right, you thought it was all open.
Can you pee privately, or like people watch you pee?
Yeah, the bathroom's kind of like a... public restroom.
Yeah, I don't even want to see my dick, though. It's just like a nubbin. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
You'll be disrespected for that.
I would. Everyone would fight me. Hey, look, it's a woman. Is it considered disrespectful to jerk off in your cell when you're in prison?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
In other
How
words,
do you get the rules? Where's the etiquette book?
Well, you learn from other guys.
It's all about respect there. And anything that someone could deem as being a violation upon their privacy, upon their, you get...
T.I., do you see like weak guys like me getting fucked in the ass and stuff when you're in prison?
I see guys who want to get fucked in the ass.
Is that it? Are you sure? I thought there's some like prison rape and stuff.
I mean, man, you have to go so far to the left in order for that to happen.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's all movie bullshit.
Don't worry, Howard.
Yeah, that's all I care about. I don't want to get fucked in the ass.
Don't get me wrong now. I've never been to like a triple max,
Right.
This wasn't that bad a prison?
I mean, well, it was very bad,
Was that your first time you'd ever been in prison?
Prison, yes. I'd been in county jails.
Do you pinch yourself sometimes and go, man, look at my life. Now I'm hanging with P. Diddy. I'm hanging with all these guys. I'm making millions of dollars. It's an amazing story, right?
I will admit it does go from one extreme to the next.
What'd you get married for, though? I mean, seriously, I heard you recently got married.
I love my old lady.
Are you allowed to fuck around, though?
Nah, I don't do that.
Bullshit.
I don't do that, man.
Really? You're being faithful.
Yeah.
She must be fine if you're like...
I think so.
You're damn right. I mean, you get tons, man. You ever have a white woman?
I'm not into white women. I
really?
like them. I like them. I
can't believe
I think they're very, very, very nice. Well, you know what? I take that back. Those new millennium white women with the nice black girl asses.
Right.
Those are nice.
But you've never had sex with a white woman?
I didn't say that. I did not say that.
What are you saying?
I'm not saying anything. If you haven't noticed.
Is it bad in the rap community to say you had sex with a white woman?
No, absolutely not.
I mean, maybe it takes away some of your street credibility.
Man, absolutely not. Nothing can take away my street credibility.
Because a lot of sisters like to hear a black man, a proud black man, a successful black man say, you know what, I don't fuck with these white women.
Nah, it's not that I don't fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? That's not the thing. It's just, I have a preference. I have a preference.
Beautiful black woman.
My preference is, beautiful.
I've made love to black women.
I bet you have.
And I love it.
I bet they did too.
Oh, not really, no. No, they thought it would, when they cry, is that, I mean, they love it?
When they see, when they see that statement in that Forbes listing, I bet they loved it.
They do love it.
They're really fucking the money.
Hey, fuck whatever you want, as long as I'm involved. I don't care. But you've done every scene possible sexually. I mean, you've had 2 women at the same time. You've done it all, right? I mean, you got it out of your system.
Man, I'm blessed.
Yeah.
I'm diverse. I'm blessed and experienced.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good for you. Even before you were famous, you were doing that kind of action, right?
I was definitely.
I got mad respect for you getting sex at 11 years old. I mean, that is awesome. I worship that. I mean, that is just wild. I mean, that is just beautiful. I'm actually got tears in my eyes.
If it makes it any better, man, I end up having 2 kids by this girl.
Oh, yeah?
Like,
Which girl?
She was my girlfriend. The girl I had sex with at 11.
Oh, no kidding?
Yeah, we
you had,
well, when did you become a father? At 12?
No, we stayed together for a long time.
Wait a second. You got to explain this to me. Yeah. You bang a chick, you're 11 years old. You knock her up twice.
She was 13.
13. So those kids now.
But no. I didn't get her pregnant then.
Oh,
we stayed together after that.
Oh, I thought you were a dad at 11.
Like,
really.
I thought that's way cool.
We're like in their 20s now.
I was like, well, according to my calculation, these kids are older than you now.
Childhood sweetheart.
No kidding.
And we stayed together and ended up having kids later on in life when I was 19 and she was 21.
So you got to support those kids. Then you got the new wife.
Yeah,
you got overhead.
I got 6 kids.
What?
No kidding. How old are you?
6 kids. I'm 31.
And you got 6 kids.
I got 6 kids.
That's a lot of responsibility.
And how many different baby mamas do we
Baby mamas. Well, I have 1 wife.
Yes.
And children by 2 other women.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is some wild stuff, man. Do you get to see these kids, or is it like
absolutely,
absolutely? Because I mean, you're on the road a lot. You're working.
We all live together. They all, live. When they're not in school, they're with me.
No kidding.
Yeah.
That's got to be a major.
So you got to tell any woman who is with you, well, I got all these kids I have to collect.
Nah, I don't have to tell any woman anything except for this one that I ended up.
But I'm just saying, when you first met her, you had to say, look, I got a couple of kids over there.
Did you get married because, like, your wife stuck with you while you went to prison and stuff?
I mean,
she's faithful.
I mean, I got married because I'm a loyal person, and I think that's what you do when you're loyal and someone's loyal to you.
And you really
love them.
And you really think you're gonna be able to resist all that pussy out there? Seriously, when you're partying with Puff Daddy and he brings all these girls.
I'm not thinking about it.
So now, when you were in prison, did you write the? Now you wrote a book.
Yeah,
that's what you're here promoting. You got T.I.'s new book, Power and Beauty: A Love Story of Life on the Streets.
Right.
What streets are we talking about?
This is based in Atlanta, but it travels from Atlanta to Chicago, New York, Miami, Tokyo. It goes.
Life on the streets is tough, right?
Yeah, but this is a story about the lives of two teenagers, and how they are thrust into adulthood at such an early age.
This isn't your life?
Nah. I pulled things from my life and applied it, and I also pulled things that I observed in other people's life around me as a youngster.
Did you write this in prison?
I wrote a lot of it. You
can get a lot of shit done in prison.
Yeah, you can.
I mean, seriously, if you use your time wisely.
Really? Yeah, you really can.
It's actually good to have a project in prison.
It's good to use your time wisely.
Yeah.
It is.
Or else you go insane. I mean, otherwise you're standing around working out and beating off in the shower.
But yeah, I think that it's a book that equally entertains and educates my generation and the generation after mine, and because I feel like there's not enough reading going on.
I'll read the book.
Well,
I hate reading, but I'll read it.
I think it's good.
You think there's not enough? Are you a big reader?
I mean, I'm not the biggest reader, but I recognize that there's not enough reading going on in our community. And
it's so boring sometimes reading.
Yeah, I know it. I think that's the thing. You have to have something. You have to read something that appeals to your interest.
So this might do it, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
What's your favorite book of all time? I mean, as someone who actually enjoys reading.
Man, my favorite book of all times is 2 of them, man. Coldest Winter Ever and Decoded.
Yeah, I don't even know that.
Coldest Winter Ever is by Sister Soldier. Decoded is by Jay-Z.
Oh, Jay-Z's book I read.
Yeah. So you should have known the title then if you read it.
I don't know. I read it, though.
He just dives right
Remember when Jay-Z was in here? And
I know.
I read the whole book.
Great interview with him.
Yeah, that's one of the few books I actually read.
Yeah, Jay.
I thought that was pretty good. You friends with him?
Jay's a good guy. I mean, you know what I'm saying? He's definitely one of the people that I look up to as far as to pattern myself
Yeah.
You know, professionally.
Do you ever say, in this situation, what would Jay-Z do?
Nah.
You know what I mean? Like someone
maybe I should start doing that. You know what I'm
Maybe that's a good question.
Yeah. It wouldn't be the worst thing. Well, you going to go down and Occupy Wall Street at all? Get involved in any of that?
Well, you know, I actually own stock.
You're going to go over there?
I own stock, and I learned a little more about it when I was away. That was another thing I did.
Right.
I studied the market.
Oh, no kidding?
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Teach me something. Because I don't understand it at all.
I tell you what,
it looks like a big game to me.
Yeah, but you know what? That's a pretty good way to describe it. And with it, just like any game, you learn the rules before you get into playing it.
Can you believe you got maybe two black guys going to run against each other for president of the United States? I say it's the end of racism, man. I think it's over. I think racism is officially over.
Are you going to declare racism over?
I'm declaring it over, man.
Not you, T.I.
Yes, he is.
Might know.
Wait a second. T.I., can you believe this? If Martin Luther King woke up tomorrow and you said, hey, listen to this.
Man.
𝗏 versus Obama. Two black guys, one a Republican, one a Democrat running against each other. He'd be like, this is crazy.
Nah, but
where the white people at?
He'd definitely be surprised.
You damn right he'd be surprised.
I don't know if he'd be, you know, I don't know if he'd be impressed with a lot of other things that are going on right now.
Yeah.
But I honestly feel that does not end racism simply because even you see the resistance that Obama gets. Mm-hmm. Like for trying to pass this jobs bill and trying to get things done, you see the resistance that he gets from, you know, from other politicians.
Do you think it's racism?
I believe it has a lot to do with it.
Do you think Kane will split the black community in the vote? Because I mean, listen, this is wild.
I mean, possibly. I don't know. I mean, I don't know a lot about his position on you know, things that affect America.
I never thought I'd see it in my lifetime where white guys can't win the presidency anymore. Like, you can't run the country if you're white.
Well, you're acting like it's a foregone conclusion. This isn't even
I believe it's going to be
2012 yet.
Kane's okay, man. He really knows how to handle himself.
Hey, well, you know, I have to look into his politics, man, see where he stands on things.
Yeah,
but, you know, maybe you should run.
No, man, nobody wants me.
Hey, man, whatever happened to Trump? I heard what happened to Trump running.
It didn't work out.
It didn't work out.
He doesn't want to be the president. You know, he's got all that money and stuff. He's having too much fun. He doesn't want to be the president.
Yeah.
Think about it.
I hear you.
You know. Anyway, so listen. T.I.'s new book, Power and Beauty, a love story, was written in prison. Life on some of it on Life on the Streets. It's in stores today. Where are you living now? Atlanta?
Yeah, I live in Atlanta.
You just love that Atlanta, huh?
Yeah, it's my home. It's my home.
Not doing the whole L.A. thing, huh?
Oh, I mean, don't get me wrong. I love L.A. too. I love Atlanta, Miami.
What'd you do? LA. A bunch of movies too?
Yeah, I did.
What movie you got coming out?
Well, I haven't done any yet. I'm looking into a few. I'm trying to figure out what best suits. I want to do a comedy.
I thought you did a movie between prison stints.
I did. It came out though.
It's been out. Yeah.
Tankers.
How'd that do?
It did well.
It did well?
30 million the first week.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, #1.
It's a good movie. You ought to check it out.
Yeah, why have I not seen that?
Well, I mean, because you're too busy.
I just got Green Lantern
and all that pussy.
Yeah, no, I just got Green Lantern. I don't get that much pussy.
You're drowning in all that pussy.
I'm married like you.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I get pussy, but.
Yeah, sure. I mean,
you
mean what? Wait a minute.
What do you think?
I'm gonna stand away from that. I'm gonna stand away from that.
So now you're gonna stay out of prison. That's the plan.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to get this career,
Absolutely.
keep it going. You know, make some dough.
That's right.
Right, and stay out of prison.
Yes,
so you're not going to be driving around. Don't bang illegal U-turns.
Nah.
Yeah, let's avoid breaking any laws.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
I mean, you've really learned. You've learned your lesson, man. No ecstasy in the car.
You know what? That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
You're going to do ecstasy. Go home and do ecstasy.
That's a good idea.
Don't drive and do anything. Just drive.
Yeah. You know what? You guys have wonderful, wonderful thoughts.
Yeah, let me give you some advice. I may not be Jay-Z, but I'll give you advice.
I'm listening.
Don't carry anything.
All right.
Not even a gun.
I'm not going to carry anything. I'm going to leave my bag right there. I'm not even gonna, I'm not going to carry that.
I saw you got a white bodyguard. That's cool. What's up with that? Like, usually a rap guy would have a big black bodyguard.
Well, you know what? That didn't work out too well for me. You know?
You're trying the white bodyguard.
That didn't work out too well. Nah, I mean, I don't really see color too tough, man. I see capability.
I see. Well, all right. So you got. I saw the guy out there. He looks like a guy you don't want to mess around with. You know, he seems pretty tough. Does he have to handle some situations sometimes?
Hey, man. Well, you know what? Things. You know, I haven't had many situations lately.
Thank God. Right. Knock on wood.
Yeah, right.
I mean, seriously. I mean, I guess it's like jealous guys who want to come after you, right? They want to take your money, take your life, take your wife.
Misery loves company.
That's right. So you got to be careful out there.
You just kicked a little verse there, I heard.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
You want to take your money, take your life, take your wife, whatever.
You know Put it in a song.
He's going to write a song, right?
No, you can use it.
How about you sign a record deal?
Let's go. I know what I'm doing. Listen, it's good seeing you.
All right.
I'm glad you're out of prison. You know
that makes two of us.
How's that ecstasy? I never did it.
You know what, man?
I've tried it all, but never ecstasy.
It's been so long.
Really?
It's been so long for me.
Yeah. You smoke a little weed?
I used to. I haven't smoked weed since 2007.
No kidding.
October 13th.
Makes you paranoid?
Nah.
Why do you remember the day?
Because that's the day I got arrested.
Oh, okay.
That's the day I got arrested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy. I wish you were married. I'd hook you up with Robin right now.
Here we go.
You'd be a good man. Would you go out with T.I.? Would you go out with T.I. if he was in?
Robin would have nothing to do with me.
Would you go out with him if...
He lives too dangerous a life for me.
Really? But he's good looking.
He's beautiful. What are you talking about?
You guys. Y'all just saying that because it's
He
true.
could get you off. Big time.
Watch out.
Well, I'm being honest. I'm trying to talk it over with her.
Robin don't need no help in that area.
No, listen. She's looking for a good man who can respect her.
Okay.
All right.
Did I say that? No.
But anyway, listen. T.I., we love the... and by the way, in addition to being a musician, T.I. is now an author.
That's right.
And
He's adding author to his list of credits.
And he says, a lot of guys out there like myself, big dummies, got to stop
reading.
Not enough reading. Here's a book that if you read, you might actually enjoy.
Absolutely.
In other words, it's about...
This won't be a chore.
It's a love story.
Yeah. It's a good read.
It's life on the streets, which is interesting.
It's a page turner. It's a love story. It's a crime story. It's a mystery novel.
Do you want to get this made into a movie?
I mean, well, you know, people say that it's a no-brainer, but I'm gonna let the people decide. The ones who read it, they tell me instantly, man, it's a no-brainer. I can see this on the screen, and but I'm not gonna force that. You know, I'm gonna let the success of the book.
You got brothers and sisters?
Yes, I do.
You do? Are they jealous of you?
Nah, absolutely.
They hit you up for money all the time?
I hope not. Well, I mean, only when absolutely necessary.
Right, boy. But I feel your pain.
What do they do? What do they do? Are they in the music business?
Well, see, I'm my mom's only child. My father had other children.
I see. He had to ruin things.
Nah, man, but I still love them. You know, the ones
they're only half brothers and sisters.
The ones that I knew and I grew, like my little brother. You know, I grew up. You know, I changed his diapers and raised him almost. You know?
So you care about this guy?
Yeah. He's a youngster, man, and he has his own ambition.
Does he want to work for you?
Yeah, I mean, he does.
He does.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
He does. But nah, he's a good guy. He's a real good guy. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have any ulterior motives or any hidden agendas.
All right.
You know, he's a genuine guy.
All right, listen, whatever.
I raised him right.
Okay, I understand. But your dad's no longer alive, right?
Nah, my pop's not living.
That's it.
Yeah.
Great seeing you, T. I'm glad everything's worked out for you.
Hey, man, I appreciate it.
And
I really do.
Good to have you here.
Likewise.
And best of luck with everything. And we'll be back right after these words.
Thank you.
You are always a great interview.
Hey, man, I appreciate it.
Thank you for coming in. Really great seeing you.
Thanks for having me again.
Oh,
Get your bag.
anytime you want.
Yes, sir.
Anytime you want. All right, here's Robin. She wants to...
Hey!
I just wanted to say hello and
how you doing?
Welcome back to the world.
Thank you, thank you.
Let's keep it straight this time.
Yes, ma'am.
He's out.
Y'all be cool.
T.I.
Yo.
Hey. During your conversation with Howard.
How are you? How you doing? All right.
During your conversation with Howard, you're talking about some tough times that you've been through, but he's putting a humorous spin on it.
Sure.
How was he able to do that, in your opinion?
How was he able to do
Yeah, like
that?
to make you laugh and to talk about these tough times you've been through in a humorous way.
I suppose he's a professional, and he actually has a healthy sense of humor.
All right, man. Take care.
Take it easy.
Greg Fitzsimmons is here. He's probably promoting a couple of things. And
Yeah, we have a lot to talk to him about. He was there for the famous Andy Dick meltdown. It was on his show.
I thought Greg might have stepped in.
He didn't defend. He didn't defend.
No.
He just sort of delved in and egged on.
Greg Fitzsimmons was on with Andy Dick, and Andy went into an anti-Semitic tirade about me, and Greg kind of just giggled at it.
Sat back and let him go.
I know Greg's going to say, well, you know, I was trying to encourage Andy to say all this so that he would, you know, be interesting.
You think I'm bullshitting him?
Who?
That I'm waiting for a camera to bring him in.
Greg?
Yeah.
Fitz dog?
I can tell, you know. Like I said, just give me a minute. I'm waiting for Greg to finish an interview. And he looks at me like, you're full of shit, you know. But let's bring Greg Fitzsimmons in.
Absolutely.
See, you thought I was bullshitting, man. Here's the camera. Come on. That's it. Fix your makeup.
You got nice big eyes?
I was going to say fix your hair, but...
Oh, there you go,
Wow,
Ronnie.
you're getting sassed by Ronnie already?
Going after the hairline. How do you even see it, Ronnie? You on a ladder? Hi, this is Greg Fitzsimmons here at Howard Stern Show. It's always a great way to start the day. You get up, a couple cups of coffee, read the Post, anticipate the fight strategy, what's coming at me. The Andy Dick thing seems to be already buzzing in the hallways. And I got a new show on the Speed Channel that's called Pumped, coming out November 17th, so I'm in the middle of taping that. I'm going to leave here and go straight up to Connecticut and film some more episodes. And my audiobook is coming out, the famous foreword, but it's me reading Howard's writing, so that may cause a whole other pile of shit to happen in my life. So that's coming out in November. You can pre-order it at fitzdog.com. It's me reading. I got Adam Carolla reading, Zach Galifianakis, Natalie Maines. I got a bunch of celebrities in the book also. So that's been a few months of work. So I'm fucking exhausted. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm really tired.
So what's your tactic going to be? I mean, you're going to go on the offensive in a tired sort of way? I mean, what's...
No, I never go on the offensive. I am much like Ali. I rope a dope. You know, you can't go on the offensive when you're in the pit like the Christians and the Lions. I'm sitting in the middle. Howard is where you are. Robin is right here. Fred is right here. Benji's writing shit about me over here. The calls are flying in, and then you got the random Gary flies into the mic with some other shit on you. So when you're in the dead center of that, there's no offensive. There's just Krav Maga. There's trying to stop it from all neutralized. There's no offense.
It's just a game of deflection.
It's deflection. There's counter punching, but it's a restrained counter punch because you're trying not to incite more vitriol towards yourself. So, to me, it's a good workout.
Good luck today, Greg.
God bless you.
Godspeed, sir.
Here's Greg Fitzsimmons. He's coming in. Say hello. Greg hosts a show right here on Howard 101. Hey, Greg.
Hey.
Busy day today, my man.
It is busy. It's
always busy here.
It's hard. A lot of times I seem to have a streak of coming in when there's
busyness.
Shit happening.
Constant.
Yeah.
Constant shit.
You have had that history.
You got a TV show.
I do.
Well, wonderful.
Yeah.
And the new TV show is called?
It's Pumped.
Pumped.
Yeah.
And now Gary just told me the premise, because I think this is funny. It's a game show, but you're the host, and you go to gas stations, and when you see somebody that you just walk up to them and say, "We're going to ask you a bunch of questions for money."
Yeah, we try to shake them up. When sometimes they'll go inside the station to pay, and they'll come out, and I'll be in their car.
Oh,
they
wow.
try to do funny shit. We used to have it where I come up on the video screen, and then we didn't want to do that because what's his name does something similar to that.
Who?
The guy he was on Son of a Beach.
Tim Stack?
He does something similar on The Tonight Show.
Oh, okay.
Which I didn't realize.
All right.
So when we did the pilot, we did it that way, and I said I don't want to step on his toes.
Okay.
So, but basically, it's like Cash Cab, except we do it at a gas station. It's guerrilla-style game shows. But
I see.
But
that's fun.
It's fun, but the production is like 12-hour days standing at a gas station. Because every time you ask a question, you get a truck honking or somebody's tires squealing.
But why not leave that in? Why not leave
That's
the
what
wild
I'm
audio?
saying.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, to me, that's the ambiance. We're doing it at the gas station. So they're starting to hear me on that, but it's been fun as shit. It's just, we tried to do Staten Island.
Yeah.
And, have you spent time on Staten Island?
No, Robin has.
It's unbelievable. It's like where people go to hide in New York. It's all like mafia guys.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And you go out, and this guy sees us, and the cameras are all kind of hidden.
Right.
So this guy pulls up in a shiny white Cadillac, and he's got the gold and the black hair slicked back, and he floored it at the camera crew. And he jumps out of the car with the sweatpants and the matching sweat jacket. What the fuck are you at? What are you aiming a fucking camera at? Get that fucking... And I mean, we packed up 20 minutes later. We'd only been there half a day. We packed all our
like,
shit
hey, man, we got to get out of here.
Well, when we had a woman answer, I said, what is... True, false? Man has walked on Mars. True. All right, let's pack the van up. Let's head out. Let's go to Pennsylvania.
She said true.
She said true, and then somebody...
But isn't that good? Don't you want people who are complete,
No, because then they bomb out.
Right.
They pull in, we surprise them.
You need him to go. You need him to go long.
Yeah, because it takes 20 minutes to get them to sign all the contracts at the beginning.
I see.
And then if they crap out after 2 questions, we got our thumb up our ass waiting for somebody else to pull in.
It's unbelievable. And you don't want to, especially in Staten Island, start goofing on the woman for not knowing that we haven't had a man on Mars, and she could end up, shooting you.
Or we had somebody else go, America has the most paved roads in the world, except for what country? Europe. All right, let's get the fuck out of Staten Island.
So you have a whole team. They write these questions, and you walk in. You're the big host. So you wear a suit and tie.
I wear this. I got the work boots. Well, I used to work No, they want me to dress like a gas station attendant. I got on the full gas station attendant outfit.
I would think it'd be interesting if you were in a suit and tie.
That's how we did the pilot, and then they thought it looked too much. It looked too cheesy, and they wanted it to look more organic.
I see.
But I used to work in a gas station in Yonkers growing up.
Right.
And it was the same thing. You'd go up, try to make an extra buck by squeegeeing the windshield.
Right.
What the fuck are you touching my car with that oily shit water?
Yeah.
You know, it's like, I have always had this fear that someone's going to punch me in the face. Just
you're such
constantly.
a tough guy. What
well,
do you care?
why do you think I'm a tough guy? Because I'm scared.
Right.
You know, it's defensive. I'm a little guy, and I'm afraid.
Has anyone punched you when you approached them for the game show?
Not yet.
Not yet, but you think they might?
I absolutely think that they might.
Absolutely.
There was a guy that I walked up to, and I said, do you want to play? He took 2 steps at me, and I just turned around, and I walked away.
Is it a lot of money that you're offering people?
Yeah, some people want $2,000.
I mean, that's nice.
5 minutes.
But people are suspicious, and they think you're up to something to embarrass them or make them feel weird.
They think they're on Cheaters. Or that MSNBC show with the pedophiles.
Do they have a bodyguard with you at all?
Oh, yeah.
They do.
Yeah,
okay.
I got Spider and I forget the other kid's name.
Because it could get weird.
The only 2 black guys on the set. You know, it's always the 2 black.
the 2 black guys are the bodyguards, and have they had to jump
diversity.
in? Yeah, isn't that nice?
They get real close when things are getting when things get weird.
Because
but
I would
like
think
that,
someone
though.
walks up at a gas station and says, "Hey, guess what? We're taping a game show. We'd like you to participate, and you could win up to $2,000-$3,000. Let's go." And
a lot of felons out there. There's
wow.
people with, you know, they got Megan's Law. You got deadbeat dad. You know, they weren't expecting this shit.
In this day and age, a lot of people are being looked for.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what's fucked too is like we'll be at a place for 3 days. Some guys come in every day, and they'll get. I don't know. They go to the pump. Maybe they put in 3. But you know, some people just have those systems in their life.
Well,
they
some
buy
people...
a scratch ticket. They get $3.
Right. So they take a little bit of gas and they get in, they gas up. Maybe they like hanging out at the gas station. That's just the way it is.
Yeah, they probably got their bar stool at the local bar. They
so
got a
what
whole
channel
routine.
is this on?
It's going to be on the Speed channel.
What is that?
Corolla's got a show on it. And Ronnie jerks off to it, I'm sure. It's all like NASCAR and other car-type shows.
Oh, I see. So this is a car show because you're at a gas station.
Yes.
Okay, got it. All right. So Greg Fitzsimmons is going to be on TV if you want to watch him on the Speed channel. He will, you know, he's hosting a game show. It sounds like a funny idea. All right, now let's get to our situation with Andy Dick. I heard the broadcast, and I know you want to let him talk, because you're saying to yourself, hey, this guy's saying some pretty outrageous things. But then when he got super anti-Semitic, and it even went beyond me. I mean, he was just like, you know, Jews and cheap and big nose and fucking Jews, and they're keeping me down and blah, blah, blah. You didn't step in. So I went on the air and I said, I think Greg should have stepped in at one point. What did you make of the situation?
For me, it was my Occupy Israel moment.
Right.
I think. No, it was, you know, look, it came down to this. The clips, you got to always remember something. You're hearing 3 or 4 clips that happen throughout an hour pushed together.
Right.
So it sounds like a Mel Gibson tirade.
Right.
When in fact, Andy came on, and the context, and before I say any of this, I apologize if it seemed like I was not protecting you or being disrespectful. That was not my intention. It was, you know, like you said, you want crazy shit to happen. This is the Stern Channel. It is Andy Dick, who's wild and out there, and you want... And I was laughing at one point because, you know, people come in here and call you hook-nosed Jew bastard all day.
Right, right.
And so there's a certain point where he hit that a few times where I went, all right, that's funny. That's what people say.
Right.
And then it did cross the line.
Right.
But it happened kind of sporadically and not at a point where I ever felt like, look, Howard can take care of himself. This is going to get played on the air.
Right.
But again, I think there was an omission of judgment at one point.
You don't have to apologize to me. I'm saying, do you feel, as a host, a radio show host, that you should have stepped in and said, at least said, hey, Andy, man, you're really coming from a down and ugly place. You know, you're kind of, again, it's like Andy on a roast. He never has any jokes. It's like you're just going for the you know, the anti-Semitic thing, And what's going on with you, man? Do you really hate Jews? I mean, do you feel you should have stepped in at some point?
Well,
Did you disappoint yourself is what I'm asking.
The Jews run the media, so at some point, career-wise, I should have stepped in.
Right. It would have made you look good.
Well, I think his dad might be Jewish.
I see.
So I knew that, and maybe I should have. I did bring that out. I said, Andy, do you think that you have all this anti-Semitism because your father gave you up for adoption, and he's Jewish? Is there something there? And again, those clips don't make it on the show. And I know you don't set your alarm for midnight to listen to my whole hour.
No, I get played the actual...
Is your voice all right?
Yeah, my voice is fine. No, I get played the tape the next morning.
Yes.
Right.
Of over 4 years of doing your show.
Right.
Never once being called on the carpet for something. And now it's, here's 4 clips
I'm not
of
even
me.
calling you on the carpet. I'm saying, did it disappoint you that you didn't step in? That's all I'm saying.
It disappoints me to know that you felt like I didn't protect you. It disappoints
me. No, look, I'm
a
big boy. I can protect myself. I just thought it was strange when you were hearing all this that you didn't react to it other than laugh at it.
I think it's hilarious. I mean, when somebody goes off the rails, I think it's funny. And I think when it's on your channel, if it's something racist,
anything goes.
Homophobic, I think it's funny.
Okay.
I don't obviously think that Andy was genuinely anti-Semitic. I think he was mad at you because you pulled his show off the air. He was mad that he called in during the Charlie Sheen interview.
Now, you know I didn't pull his show off the air. You know that.
I mean, that's the ranting. I'm telling you why
that's
he's
the
angry.
Rantings of a lunatic.
That's his take on it. I'm just explaining to you
I have nothing to
where
do
he was
with
coming
his show.
from. He called in during the Charlie Sheen roast, according to him, and he was put through and then mocked for it. And so he was trying to poke you. And I think the one place he thought that you were soft or, vulnerable was Jewish. You know
what? Quite frankly, that shit doesn't get me. What gets me is that he is so void of humor and that he is just a frustrated mess. And I see him as pathetic and sad because his career isn't going well. And I thought it was really particularly sad that he's blaming the Jews for the lack of career that he now has.
Yes.
When it's all it really is Andy's lack of ability and lack of discipline and inability to function. And that actually, I thought it was very interesting radio, but I don't like the guy. I just don't. I mean, he turned me off. Now, is it time to forgive Andy? Is that what you're here to say?
I think it's time, Howard, that you understand.
Yeah.
I have to say this, honestly.
Yes.
I think the guy's really talented.
Right.
He's been a regular on my show, never disappoints. He's a great sketch guy.
I had him on my show a lot of times.
Yeah, and I don't think that this kind of shit, whether he's drinking or doing drugs or grabbing people's asses, that's all part of something I can't wrap my head around. I don't know what that is.
But even in your life, you stopped drinking because you knew you were getting yourself into situations because you wanted to have a career and you wanted to have a life.
Yes.
He's not able to do that.
Yes.
Sad.
It is sad, but yet at the same time, this show has been a platform for people that live on the edge.
That's
There's a danger to that,
No,
whether
I understand
it's innocent
and even so, what are you saying? You don't want Andy on the channels anymore? I said, absolutely not. I said, Andy can go on the channels anytime, and Greg can have him on. And I wasn't angry with you. I was just wondering what was going through your head when that was going on.
I understand that, and I got to tell you, there are times when in the middle of an interview where you're just not thinking big picture,
right?
And you're laughing at something that, in a different context, you should realize, wow, this isn't playing well on Howard's channel.
Did you to change the topic because well, who cares?
Yeah, who cares?
Did you try out a rubber vagina last week?
I did.
Yes. Okay, that's what I thought. Someone told me about this.
Yes.
And
Was that on the air?
Yeah.
Just at home?
Now, I did a radio show in Austin, and I wish I could remember the guy's name because he keeps trying to get me to get messages to you, and I keep going, you got to understand my relationship with Howard. I don't ask anything from Howard Stern.
Right. Not since you asked me to write the forward to your book. Right.
No. show. Which, by the way, the audiobook is coming out next month.
Can I read the...
Will he be reading
this
Would you allow me to read the forward?
This fucked me up because I got to that part of the book and I'm like, all right, what's the least destructive way I can do this? Do I read Howard's writing? Do I ask Howard to read it? No.
You read it. You read it.
All right, good. I'm going to do that then.
Yes,
I will read it.
Gee, I'm insulted you didn't ask me to read it. I wish you had, but
then
it's
on the
okay.
other hand, it's going to come out and you're going to play good. Listen to Greg pretending to read me. What the fuck is his problem?
No, I'm fine with that. I really am.
All right, good. So I go on this radio station in Austin, and the guy, and there's a guy there from, the Fleshlight?
Yes.
They must have approached you for sponsorship at some point.
The Fleshlight, to me, and I'm a guy who has degraded himself in many ways.
Naturally.
It's the most degrading thing that you have to take something like a flashlight that has a rubber vagina on it, stick your dick in it. I mean, there's just no glory in that. You got to be at the lowest.
There's no glory.
You got to be at the lowest point in your life, right? When you're fucking a flashlight that's in the shape of a porn star's vagina. It's over. It's just so sad.
It's so sad, and I'll tell you why.
You might as well pack up.
Yeah.
Well, here's why it's so sad is that they give it to me, and I didn't want it, but they give it to me. I'm like, all right, what the fuck? I'll bring this home.
Right.
And then and then once it's in the room, it's almost like I'm gonna fuck it.
Right.
Because it's in the room.
Hey, I did it with one of those rubber heads.
Yeah.
Right.
And so I take the thing and I stick the body lotion from the hotel.
Right.
And you forget. Nowadays, they put shit in that lotion to make it tingly.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. And I put it in, and I'm fucking it. And it doesn't feel as good as my hand at all. It feels like there's this suction going on, and you feel like a loser. And then I didn't even come, and then I'm like, what do I do with this thing now? I didn't want to. I'm going to leave it in a trash can so some poor maid. And I was thinking, what if the maid finds it and thinks, oh, it's a toy, I'll bring it home for my kid,
right?
Because she's poor.
So what'd you do with it?
So I put it in the pocket of the bathrobe hanging in the closet.
Right.
Because someone's going to find it, but not right away.
Right.
And when they do, maybe they'll fuck it.
Right.
You don't want to pack it and bring it home.
You leave it.
You didn't clean it. It's like you used it.
Yeah, I want to meet the guy who uses it. He finds it in a robe in a bathroom and he uses it.
I think I'll take this home and use it for myself.
And evidently it's a big business because these porn stars all come in and go, hey, did you see my new fleshlight? It's my pussy. They measured my pussy and they actually took a mold.
When was in here, it was like, does that really work? She goes, yeah.
Yeah.
But that being said, isn't it just the answer to the vibrator? I mean, it's no different than a vibrator.
Well, it is. It's a porn star's rubber pussy. There's something so wrong. But I'm not saying I'm better than that. There have been times in my life where I've had it.
You remember the three of you had sex with a real doll. It wasn't just a head and one. You've tried a lot of different things.
Yeah, I've tried it all.
You fucked a doll?
I fucked the real doll, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
Did I come, Robin?
I don't think so.
Well, Robin's in charge of that. Yeah.
I think you held some dignity back.
But yeah, I think I might not have blown my load. But I did blow my load once at the radio station when we had that machine that was like a Sybian for guys. And I didn't want to blow my load. And all of a sudden I went, uh-oh.
Yeah.
I tried it, and it worked.
Well, what if you don't pull out and then it gets pregnant?
Bill, go ahead.
Hey, now, Howard. I'm a fan of 𝗏𝗏𝗄𝗏, so I'm not trying to rat on him or nothing, but I was listening to a show, I think it was on Monday.
Yes.
And he had Dave Attell on there, and Dave just happened to say Jew, and boy, he jumped all over. Don't say that here. Don't say that here.
Listen, that's ridiculous. You got to go on with your show. Do it the way you do it.
Well, that's the thing about when I'm on stage.
Andy Dick was particularly vicious to me.
Yes.
Fuck Andy Dick.
And it's my thing with Andy. It's got nothing to do with your show. People could say Jew on your show.
Yeah.
I'm not ultra sensitive.
I was just the caddy.
I'm just saying, Andy was coming from such a weird place. Blaming me for his problems is absurd.
Well, it's very hard to explain because when you hear the shit that you hear on your show, it's like when I'm on stage and I'll say nigger as part of a bit.
You do?
Well, because they had Niggerhead as part of what's his name's ranch.
Right,
and I kept saying, so I can say Niggerhead. I got to throw that head on at the end. And you know what? I'm not afraid to do that on stage, but then in a different situation, you realize
you got to figure
that doesn't work.
That's right. Let's go to Dan. Dan in Philadelphia. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to say Greg's a fucking piece of shit. Not only did he fucking didn't stick up for you, man. Hey, Greg, do you still fucking put soap in your kid's mouth like a pussy?
No, I don't. We talked about that on the show, and I think I came to a better understanding. You seem very angry.
Fucking loser.
You seem very angry at me.
Yeah, fucking, we don't have Bubba the Love Sponge anymore, but we got your fucking lame ass.
So you miss Bubba. That's where the anger comes from.
And I hate you because you're a fucking little pussy.
But you picked up the phone and called in, so clearly there's
Would you beat his ass in real life?
Who, this guy?
Yeah, because you have anger issues.
This guy would not say this in person. I guarantee you that. This is the weakness of somebody hiding behind the telephone. He's the same guy that gets on the internet.
Dan, would you say this to him?
I don't use the internet at all. Fuck that pussy shit.
You're saying you're a real man. You don't use the internet.
No, I'm not saying I'm a real man, but I'm more of a man than this little fucking pussy.
Right, and you're saying that you would say it to his face.
Are you goddamn right? What's he gonna do? I'll fucking hold him by his head and he'll be swinging, flailing, not even making contact with me. He's a little pussy.
So you grab guys by the head. That's your thing?
No, you grab kids by the head and push fucking soap bars in their mouth, you little pussy.
It's the city of brotherly love. Hear that Philly accent? Nothing gives a woman a wet pussy like that Philly accent.
Well, all right. Thank you, Dan, for your call. I see you guys are not getting along.
And thank you, call screeners here at Howard 100.
Yes,
Howard
Jim,
Stern.
go ahead. In defense of this call screeners, that called up and the guy goes, "Where can I go see Greg's show?"
Oh, it's the bait and switch.
Yeah. So don't always think we're up to nonsense here. Jim, go ahead.
Greg, you're going to have Andy Dick back on the show in a month. I mean, why would you do that with all the bullshit he talked about Howard?
He says he likes Greg. He likes Andy.
Because I'll tell you something. When Howard got mad at Andy, and I heard this from a number of people, there's a part of you that came out people hadn't heard in a while. There was genuine anger, and that is good radio. It's genuine. It was real.
Yes.
And I think
bullshit
that if
anger.
No, it wasn't bullshit anger. I think that
no, I was angry.
I think you were genuinely angry.
I was genuinely angry.
And I wouldn't want to provoke that, but at the same time, now that it's been sort of analyzed, it might be interesting. And Andy's apologized.
If it was me, here's the problem. If it was me, and Andy said he wanted to come on, I'd tell him to go fuck himself.
Yeah.
I'd say, Andy, first of all, you're washed up. Second of all, you're a crybaby. You expect everyone to do everything for you, and it's not going to happen in your lifetime. So get over it and clean your fucking act up and get to work. And I'd say, fuck off. That's me.
Yeah.
But I am never going to run these channels where I'm going to tell Greg, if Greg's doing a show on my channels, which I love and I like that he does it, I'm not going to put my morality on Greg. If Greg feels comfortable with Andy Dick, by all means, have him on. That's your thing. And I don't judge that. I wouldn't have him on if I was you, but I'm not you. So that's the bottom line. I think the channels would get very sort of dull if I start imposing on the hosts my will.
Yes.
Like Robin does her own show now. And that's her business, what she does.
I'm having Andy Dick on.
She might have him.
Would you have him on?
Actually, I don't think he would work on my show.
Yeah.
Well, Howard, don't you think he's having Andy back on just to agitate you, though?
No.
First of all, I didn't say I'm having Andy back on. Somebody said, "Would you ever have Andy back on?" And I didn't put on the spot. I said, like you just said, I wouldn't categorically say no.
Right.
I think in the right situation, if he really wanted to come on and do a mea culpa, it might be interesting.
I will categorically say no to Andy.
Yeah,
he can go fuck himself. I just don't dig him. You know.
But wasn't there somebody who wanted to come on Jackie's show?
I'll tell you something.
You were upset about?
It was Pat Cooper, and I said,
right.
and I said, hey, fucking Jackie. I got pissed off and stuff, but I would never ever say Jackie don't have Pat Cooper.
Yeah.
On. Jackie decided not to have Pat Cooper on. It wasn't me.
Yeah.
I have no problem with it. I think Pat's an ungrateful piece of shit.
And every time he comes on, he badmouths Howard.
Yeah, and he says things that are way out of line for a guy with his past.
Yeah.
And I personally want nothing to do with him. Quite frankly, if Jackie wants to sit there and have this guy on, I think it's amazing that Jackie, who worked with me side by side, you and I didn't work together like this, but for years, and didn't know, he goes, I wasn't even unaware that that Howard doesn't like Pat.
Yeah.
I go, oh, okay, right, Jackie, sure. And the thing is, I still wouldn't say don't have him on. That was Jackie's point of view. He didn't want to offend me.
Well, I've been doing this show for 4 years, and, I have never once gotten an editorial note from Tim, from you.
And you won't.
I mean, it is the greatest gig in the world. I get to be associated with this channel.
Right.
I've learned a ton from working with you and Tim.
Right.
And it's just this opportunity to do complete freedom of the speech. Where else do you get freedom of speech like this?
That's right. And I'm not going to sit there and put my morality on it. But as far as Pat Cooper goes, or Andy Dick, I would tell them to fuck off. You're ungrateful.
What about Mel Gibson?
Never. I would probably have Mel Gibson in to teach him a fucking lesson.
Yeah.
I would tell him exactly what's wrong with him.
Yeah.
Because he needs to be told, because evidently he doesn't understand what it is.
Who just gave him a pass?
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
And I like Robert Downey. I've had him on the show. But I think he's not getting it either.
Yeah.
No, it isn't time to give him a pass. Quite frankly, because who are we to give him a pass? Why should I give him a pass?
He was supposed to be on Hangover 2, and Zach Galifianakis stepped in and he went, nope.
Yep. Not working with him.
Not doing it.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Sometimes there are people that I just don't want to have on the show. I don't want to deal with them. They're a pain in the fucking ass. And some pains in the asses are funny to me, and some aren't. But that's my arbitrary decision.
Yes.
Some people are...
Greg. Greg's not that funny, for instance.
Well, I think Greg is funny.
Oh, my God.
I fucked the fake vagina. What do you want, sir?
Come on, he fucked his fake vagina. That's funny.
You just laughed.
All right, Steve, go ahead. You have the last word. Then we got to move on. But Greg is here. He's celebrating the fact that he got a game show. It doesn't feel like a celebration. Go ahead.
It's sort of a half celebration, half fucking whipping.
It's turning into a shitty celebration. Go ahead, Steve. You have the last word. Maybe this will be nice.
Well, that Greg show, I don't know. All he does is for an hour just goes on and on about Fitzdog. You might as well get on there and just say that for a whole hour. That's all he says.
Is that true that for the most of the show you say Fitzdog?
Well, very much so. I feel that what people want to hear on the radio is the repetition of a college fraternity kind of a nickname.
Repetition is funny.
No, you know what it is I fucked up early on. Greg Fitzsimmons is not a memorable name.
Right.
And I've done shows for 20 years. And I feel like I've done good shows, but I don't know that I've accrued the following that Carrot Top did, or Gallagher.
Right, so you think you made a mistake in your life.
And so Fitzdog became a thing that I started calling my website and my radio show, because somebody said, you need branding.
I see.
You need a phrase. And so my website is Fitzdog, my app is Fitzdog.
So you want to
I don't even know what it means. It's kind of
Steve,
a joke.
According to you, because you listen to the show sounds like this. Fitzdog, kike, Howard's a Jew, Fitzdog. Andy Dick has been betrayed by the world. Fitzdog. Is that it?
Pretty much.
Got it.
It's on and on and on. Go to Fitzdog and follow me after this and that.
Yeah.
You don't realize, because you're not in the industry, he's branding at that point.
I'm branding it.
Very good.
Well, I'm glad I don't understand, man.
All right. Well, listen.
Thanks for staying up to midnight and listening to it constantly, though. That's what's so fucking weird about this channel. My phone board is lit up on Monday nights with people that... And I love the hate. You can tell what they're going to say. Most of them are nice, but I go directly to, this guy thinks you're a piece of shit. Welcome to the Greg Fitzsimmons Show.
You think you go to that because you think you could fix these people to like you?
No, I think they're full of shit. I think that they'll wait on hold for 39 minutes to talk to you.
To tell you you're a piece of shit.
Yeah, and so I think it's a game, and I think it's kind of the tone of the channel, and it's what's funny.
Fitzy,
Yes, sir.
Fitz dog.
Which, by the way, 𝗦𝘁𝗄𝗿𝗍 was your father's nickname, wasn't
Yes.
it? 𝗦𝘁𝗄𝗍.
Yeah.
Someone told me you ate at Rayo's. That's where your dad died.
It was.
Was it weird?
It was one of the most emotional things I've ever gone through. I had
Rayo's is in Harlem.
Yeah, it's up in a very tough neighborhood in Harlem, and it's as you know, it's sort of like got a reputation as a mob joint.
I go there. I love it. It's not.
You
a
go
mob.
there.
Yeah, I love it.
It's not at all a mob joint.
I mean, I've gone there 3 times. Once with Robin too. We went. And
it's impossible to get a table.
Yeah, it's impossible, and it's a great place and all of that.
I heard it was a mob joint.
But well, that's what people say because it's an Italian restaurant.
Italian, yeah.
But there's no such thing as a mob joint.
No.
No. And so you went there, but had you been there since your father died?
I'd never been there in my life. And
your father had a heart attack.
Yeah, and my dad had a table there.
Right.
You know, he had his own table.
Right.
And so he was there with my mom and a couple other people, and just, 52 years old, just, bam, dead. And, of course, people ran out of the restaurant because they thought there'd been a shooting.
Right.
No, and so I went there. There's a guy named Gene Orza, who's the head of the Baseball Players Association, brings me there, and I was real nervous about it, but I felt like it would be something that would be,
good to do.
Yeah, some resolution, and it was just like the manager comes over. He gives a big Italian kiss,
right.
And the waiter sits at the table and he tells you what you're going to get, and everything is amazingly delicious.
Right.
And I'm looking at, they show me the table that my dad was at and the chair that he was at.
Right.
And I just felt like, thank God he died in this place. This is a New York place that does not exist anymore. Like real New Yorkers.
And he was eating dinner.
Yep.
And it just, that was it.
Just
Instant,
like that.
That was it.
Yep.
No goodbyes, nothing.
No, and to be there was, for me, it feels like such a violent place in my head that it's a violent thing to die like that,
right.
And I never had any closure on it. And, we ended on bad terms. I hadn't talked to my dad in months before he died. We had
I didn't know that.
Big falling out.
Over?
He had some drinking issues,
right.
And it started to become more and more of a problem. And I needed some time. I had just quit drinking,
right.
and I needed a little bit of space. And going back, if I'd ever known he was going to die, I mean, obviously, I would do anything in my life to change that.
That's right. Right.
But at the same time, I found, and that's what the book is about, I found all these letters that I had sent him during this time and throughout my life. And I thought he would never acknowledge them,
Right.
And I found them wrapped up in rubber bands in his desk. Every postcard I'd sent him, every letter, never could acknowledge them, and they were there. And then going to this place, every guy there knew my dad was coming up to me, and it just felt like this is the spirit of my dad. A real New Yorker who had a lot of charisma and was able to make everybody feel special. And it was beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good you went.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
I didn't know you didn't talk to your dad for months before he died.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the worst.
It was. That's why I say to anybody, if you're having a problem with somebody in your family, you're not talking, whatever, even if you're only saying hello, minimal, make some contact. Not talking
but
all.
In retrospect, sometimes it's not so easy. I mean, what you were going through was you needed some distance from him.
Yeah.
You didn't know he was going to die.
Yeah.
But that's hard to live with. All right, listen, Greg, you depressed me now.
Jesus.
It's been a terrible
this good celebration of the game.
If your dad dies in a restaurant and you're there, do they at least comp your meal?
They comp your meal?
They did?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would think so. I mean, it'd be the right thing to do, right? Greg, good seeing you. Thanks for doing the show on the channels. And I don't care who you have on. You can have on whoever you want. Don't even give it a second thought.
Would you come on the show?
No. All right.
I love the speed. I love the speed of the answer.
I didn't know your dad died, Greg.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know any of that.
Yeah, I did a podcast about it, and I've been doing podcasts for 2.5 years, and I got more feedback on that because I just talked from the heart for an hour about it. It was just such a, I don't know, it's like, when somebody dies and then you have this connection to it, you feel them again.
But of course, you realize that you probably did talk to your dad for a series of really good reasons.
Yeah.
Which is, but then you have this feeling like, oh my God, I did something wrong.
Yeah.
But you didn't. You
Well,
did
you feel like
nothing
you
wrong.
caused it.
Right. Like,
You know,
and that's every kid's fear.
Yeah.
That if they're angry with their parents, they're magically going to cause their
Right.
death.
Yeah.
Which was what any psychiatrist would tell you. And
Yeah.
then when the person actually dies, you can actually go to that sort of magical place.
Like you're a magician. Like I know, it's a fucked up thing.
Oh, it took me a long time to
Oh
get a
my
lot
God.
of therapy
Oh,
to get
I
over
would
that.
just-
I'm still not over it.
I bet.
You know, and you know, we were so close my whole life. You know, and it was volatile. I mean, he was a fucking angry dude. That's where I got a lot of my anger from. But we were close as hell.
I didn't know he was that young.
Yeah,
Now
that I'm 57,
I always thought he was an
I'm like, oh my
older
God,
guy
he's
because
so
when when he died, I was probably.
I thought he was an older guy too because
Yeah.
I realized I was probably like in my early 30s.
Yeah.
And an announcer, and I just feel like he was a guy who'd been around forever.
You know
so
what?
he was like
I had
old
just started
school.
working for you, so
Very
I was
hard.
probably 24, 25.
Yeah.
That seems ancient to me.
But 52 isn't old.
No, because I'm 50 now.
And it's my number now. That's all I think about. Is I'm dead at 52.
No, but you live in a different
45.
lifestyle.
Yeah,
You
I
live in
got
a
7
different
years.
life. Look how stress-free you are.
I know. All right,
Greg.
Thanks, man.
All right, good.
Fitz dog.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up. Fitz dog. Well, it's always the calls are always the bright spot. You know, and I don't know who puts them through. I want to go find out who puts the calls. I know they're not all I hate this motherfucker calls, but I guess that makes for good radio.
Do you think Howard's being passive aggressive when he lets his caller sort of beat you up and he takes the stance that, hey, you know, I wouldn't have Andy Dick on the show, but you can do whatever you'd like. Do you think he's being genuine, or is he being a little bit passive-aggressive?
Absolutely passive-aggressive.
Yeah.
I mean, look, you read between the lines, and you know, the bottom line is it's a sign of respect to not bring in somebody who he dislikes that much. It's a shame. I really do like Andy. He's brought a lot to my show over the years. And I think if I did bring him on, it would have to be a circumstance where something developed between him and Howard that would make Howard and the listeners feel a little bit like it was justified.
Right, you mentioned some sort of a 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗱 situation.
Which I think he's reached out to Howard, and understandably, Howard. Look, I am married to a Jewish woman. I have been a member of the Friars Club for many, many years. I am a Jew. Ich ein Jew. And there is a sensitivity to that kind of talk that I get. You know, this is a real thing. This is happening now in Israel, in this country, and I think that it's not to be taken lightly. And my response to it, in the context of, look, this is the Howard Stern Show. This is, you know, Sal saying crazy shit, Yucca the Clown, you know, the head of the KKK coming in. So you sort of, the bar is pretty low on what's acceptable. But at the same time, it was coming from a really angry place, and I think that that's what Howard took away from it.
As far as you go, you've got a new show. It seems like you and Howard.
It's a big celebration.
You and Howard have, you know, reunited. Everything seems cool between the two of you personally. So.
Yeah, there's always something that I feel between them. The second I walked in and he looked at me and I looked at him, it was just like it's always been. It's been like, I feel like he's a friend. I feel like he's somebody who enjoys seeing me. I absolutely love seeing him, and I feel really pretty honored to be on the show every time I've been on, which has been more than I can count. And it's a huge relief to know that this one has passed.
He referred you as Fitzy in there, and I've noticed that any time Howard adds a Y to someone's name, it means he likes you.
I hope so. We'll see if I get invited back to the house in the Hamptons, though. That's the real sign.
The true litmus test.
Yes.
But either way, cheers to your new show. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Should we do the Perisnos first?
Yeah, probably.
All right,
but don't lose it.
I won't.
There's some good stuff in these notes, actually. Wrote a children's book. That's what he's promoting today. The Boy with Pink Hair. In 2010, he went on Ellen DeGeneres and said he was going to stop bullying celebrities on his website. This is part of this campaign to end high school bullying. So now he says he describes himself as more sassy than hurtful and nasty. He apologized to several celebrities on Twitter, including Demi Moore. He apologized for calling her daughter a potato head.
It used to be funny.
Hello.
What's up, Perez?
Good morning.
How are you today?
I am very well. I feel like it's been far too long since I've been on Howard.
Yes, it has been a long time.
How long has it been? Like a year and a half, 2 years?
Probably.
Too long. Too long.
That's far too long. Just this way, sir. You look different.
Oh, thanks.
You're very fit.
Oh, I've been working hard at it. You know, I was in New York in September because I have a new children's book out. But a few people told me I shouldn't come to Howard to talk about my children's book. But you know what? Fuck that. I totally should come and do Howard and talk about my children's book, amongst other things. Because I love Howard.
And he has listeners with kids. I mean...
Yeah, I love Howard. So I'm very happy to be here.
So it's called The Boy with Pink Hair.
The Boy with Pink Hair. Although it's been a while since I've had pink hair. I'm trying to butch it up now.
So a lot has changed. I mean, you're in better shape than the last time.
Yes.
I know you've sort of revamped your site. You've expanded your site. So.
Yeah. I'm working hard on many different things and having fun along the way, but still working hard. That's the key. I still wake up really early, and I love what I do. So I'm really lucky. I'm lucky I get to come and do Howard, and he doesn't say no when we reach out to him. Because I'd imagine sometimes that happens. Like, oh, that loser, I don't want to talk to him again.
No, you're in Howard's good graces, it seems.
Yay!
All right, Perez, have fun today, man.
Thank you.
All right, Perez Hilton has a very popular website and now has expanded to 5 different websites. He actually has 5 different Perez Hilton websites.
Oh, yeah?
Let's see, Perez. He looks good. Lost a lot of weight.
Hey there.
Feeling good. How are you, Perez?
I'm very happy to be back.
Yeah, happy to have you.
You know, I was in New York in September because I have a new children's book that came out, and some people said, you shouldn't go do Stern talking about your children's book.
Why?
That's
what? I have children.
I know, you'd have to ask them, but I was like, you know, I'm adamant I have to go do Howard.
What a change in you. And my theory with you is, like, you know, you got some money, you got some success, you stopped being angry, you went into therapy, and, like, you're a whole different dude now. Like, you're accepted by, you know, Hollywood.
I wouldn't say I'm accepted by Hollywood. Maybe I'm tolerated, or not even tolerated.
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of, I mean, first of all, Hollywood uses your website. They now advertise on there. Yeah. They certainly make use of all of your millions of fans and everything. And now, like, now you won't even, like, say nasty things about celebrities. I remember once having a whole discussion with you about, because you called, like, you know, like, I don't know, one of Demi Moore's kids a potato head or something. And then,
back then.
Yeah, and you've had a whole change now.
Yeah, you know.
Do you think you're completely sweet now?
It's weird.
What I've put out there is, I think it's important for me to still be critical and have an opinion. For example, people think when I don't agree with everything they think that I'm being mean and bullying. Like, Britney Spears came out with her new music video this week, and I said I thought it was kind of distracting / creepy that she put her real-life boyfriend as her love interest in the music video, and they're naked and having sex in it.
That is creepy.
And that it was smart that she didn't have full-on choreography in the video, because the videos where she's been doing the dancing for this album haven't been that good.
Right.
And people are like, oh, you're bullying Britney, you're being mean. I'm like, no, I'm having an opinion.
Don't you think, though, that, again, I am one of those people who say, don't be mean to Britney because she's so fragile.
I'm
I'm not. I could still, I think
you're being critical in the way Simon Cowell would be critical on one of those shows.
I think it's important for me to still have an opinion and do my job, but do it in a way that's not mean or nasty.
Well, you came out against bullying, and now you're in this weird position that no matter what you say, you're going to be a bully.
Not if it's simple things like, not giving people nasty nicknames or drawing dicks on photos anymore.
But that was fun. I mean, I have to admit.
Some of that was just
back in the day.
Yeah.
Drawing a cock in some dude's mouth because, he's being an asshole is a funny thing.
Or at one time he did that to Artie, I think, and it was just a thing.
You gave Artie a cock in the mouth?
Yeah, I might have given him in the butt, too. No, I'm kidding.
Do you miss being...
No, I don't miss it. I don't miss it because when I started blogging, I was 26 years old. I'm 33 now.
And you were angry.
And people grow a lot, but especially, I think, between the ages of 26 and 33. You're still a kid at 26, and now I'm not a kid anymore.
Did things start to change when you said, hey, okay, now I've made some money and this and that, and now I'm not as hungry as I used to be.
I'm still hungry.
Right.
I'm super hungry.
You are. Well, you got 5 websites.
Yes.
Now, are they all successful, all 5?
I like to think so. They're different audiences. I have the main website, PerezHilton.com. I have one that is just about fashion called CocoPerez.com. I have one inspired by my weight loss journey called FitPerez.com. But I also post photos of hot chicks in bikinis and shirtless dudes because that's inspiring to me to watch a hot dude in a bathing suit or a girl in a bikini. I have one that is inspired by my love of animals called TeddyHilton.com. That's my dog's name.
So if you get a hold of a picture of a hot celebrity who's let themselves go and they got a lot of cellulite on their ass, you will not circle their cellulite and make fun of it?
No, but I'll... and on the flip side, I'll post the photo and be like, oh, look at so-and-so. Might be a good idea if he maybe was a little more active.
Try to inspire
them. Not healthy. Yes.
Right.
And on the flip side, I posted a photo of Demi Moore in New York City the other night. Did you see that?
No.
Oh, she's looking really painfully thin.
Gaunt, yeah.
To the point where it's clearly obvious that she's going through something big.
Well, you know about all this. What is going on with those? I know those two. And what happened?
What happened? What is the real deal?
What is going on? Are they breaking up? Are they getting a divorce?
It's all signs are pointing towards that. Earlier in the week or over the weekend, there were movers spotted at their house, so they may not be living together anymore now.
Yeah.
Demi has been spotted with consulting a lawyer, divorce attorneys. They've also been going to marriage therapy, so they're trying to make it work. To me, the worst part of the whole Demi and Ashton thing is not that he cheated. That happens. That's to be expected. The worst for me is that he didn't use a condom.
Well, I said that the other day, that this girl claims that he had unprotected sex. It was never even an issue for him.
I know.
I don't get the whole unprotected sex thing at all.
Because not only...
In any situation, I know tons of guys who don't use rubbers, and they just randomly go out. They're not exactly hooking up with the love of their life.
Yeah.
And they're not vetting these people. They're not saying who have you been with.
He never met her before.
Yeah.
He could
you always
get
wear
an
a rubber
STD.
when you fuck some dude?
Yeah. Well, I don't do that act that often.
Oh, you take it in the ass.
No, meaning for a first time, it's just oral.
Suck each other off. What do you do for that?
I don't use a condom. No.
You could probably get some herpes, but.
Well, thankfully I haven't.
But you suck a lot of cock.
No, I don't. I want to. I got an iPhone last week.
Yeah.
Because I used to be BlackBerry only.
Right.
And there's this app on iPhone called Grindr.
Oh, you hadn't experienced that before.
No.
High Pitch Mike, I think, is on Grindr, isn't he?
I don't know, but that's the one that'll tell you where a gay person is within, certain inches of you.
It's geo-targeting where you are and what other gay dudes are near you.
You're on Grindr?
Yes, my headline is, yes, it's really me. and I had not used it before my trip to New York. York ever. So it's like, wow, a whole new world of possibility. And I used it my first day here, and it worked.
So
and I
you
met
mean
somebody.
you went on Grindr,
yes.
and you said, look, I need a blowjob.
No.
No, you don't do that.
The good thing about Grindr is, although I would say it's mainly about hooking up, not everybody on there is for hooking up. So I could just theoretically be there wanting to, like, be friendly.
Yeah, right.
But I was out at some bars, and I said, well, you know, in those situations where I'm